Dios mío.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know. Destructive.
Is it just like this? Bed?
What? Yeah, so that one's a little messed up.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right, so a few things to remember from the last time. You got to kind of talk into the microphone because they're
Don't
dynamic.
be afraid of it.
Yeah, they are dynamic mics, so you kind of got to get up in there.
Not a problem for
I love the mic.
I was knocking on the mic.
Hello.
Share from the left page.
Oh, we're live? Yeah. Motherfuckers.
So we already got the music lined up and everything, too.
Wish we had liquor.
Can I have some of that water?
Fuck water.
Go get your bottle.
Yeah, I have rum in the car. Should I bring it?
No.
Okay.
Shit.
Kind of had a little sip.
I mean, have some of this rum.
Yeah, do some of that.
Oh shit, what's this?
Rum.
Rum and Coke.
Rum on ice.
Imagine.
You know how we get.
It's
It's right here, just in case.
It's cute.
It is cute. It's a little extra cute.
And I literally just put the bottle. I was like,
You're a professional. It's like,
we pulled up and I was like,
get him, Mr. Bitter.
Bitch, she was at Chico's with her fucking flask on the dance floor. I was like, girl, stop.
I'm like,
Oh shit, we got 8 people on this live feed right now.
Already?
Hi, 8 people.
I know.
Hi, all 8 people.
Can I
Hey,
get
that's the
that
most at
link
one time.
So I can.
I just shared it right
It's
now.
on, yeah, it's on Facebook. I mean, I tagged everybody in it, so.
I'm trying to share this, but it won't let me. Tag me in a video.
Ooh, someone's all mad. Weren't we supposed to be there today?
Share.
Who?
Someone commented on the video.
Who?
Ryan.
Oh, his brother.
No, next week, Foo, the 20th.
Just kidding.
I'm gonna wear this pin.
And that's our sister's birthday. We got to do a short little tiny one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Tiny episode and go have dinner with our
I like the
sister.
shirts.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I know.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, they come in black.
Yes.
Yes.
Black, white, and gray.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
I'm trying to
Daniel.
say-
Hi, Daniel.
Hi,
It's
Daniel.
not letting me post. Fuck this.
Do you have a pipe,
Babe,
sis?
share it. It's not letting
I
me.
do. No, I do not. I'm lying. Bitch, I did
Oh, it's
Jessica.
not.
These other Jessicas came out that on it.
So my night's gonna be a monthly.
Oh, how was it?
It was
Oh.
cute, but you know the crowd they
They were scared.
were scared of me. There was a big old empty
Aw.
on the dance floor, but she tore it up.
They're like.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
why.
It
You were
wasn't
scaring people?
scum.
It's what I do.
Rebecca shows up, starts bleeding. Everyone's like,
Girl, I was like, who has a spray can?
who had one?
Alex in his car.
Bitch would. I was like, I thought you were using your
I was gonna use my
hairspray.
black hairspray, but Alex goes, I have one here, Forbidden. Let me go find it.
Tell me at one point in his number, he's just spraying it in the air. I'm like, put it on your face. I wanted him just to be like,
Oh, that was just at the okay, we can talk about this. So there isn't really a flow anymore. I'm not taking a list of topics and all that. We just free ball it now.
Oh, I like free balling.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Yeah, so that's the whole spirit of the show. I mean,
Nice change from
balling right now.
doing drag and tucking it all back to now free ball.
Yeah,
that free balling.
After
Let it
drag,
all
that's
out,
what you do.
girl.
You let it out. You don't sleep with nothing. You're like, yeah.
When you're off duty, you're
Nothing
free
but your face.
Well, unless you're physique and you sleep when you're fucking full beat, lashes, everything.
I'm fucked up.
Sleeping
Oh, my
Beauty.
God.
I've done that before, no lie.
Yeah.
DragCon.
Yes, exactly. It was drag con. I slept with full, and I woke up and I was like, oh,
Round two,
everything
baby.
is still on. Yes, let's do it.
You take that look and you're like,
Sounds
it's
like
good.
you let-
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
let me smoke it out a little more.
Seriously, that's what I did. I added some more glitter. Like I was ready. I was set.
ready to go?
Let's-
Ready to go?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell you about this Hump Castro friend over
we're
here.
gonna
do it on the show? Okay.
Yes, I'm during the show.
Okay.
Oh, we're not on yet?
Not yet. We're just
song hasn't started.
There's a theme song.
Well, I
motherfucker.
thought everything changed.
nah. I mean, we'll play the theme song, but right now we're
we
just
still do the
ad libbing
theme song,
shit.
Yeah.
VS. Oh, look for Gorilla Tape.
Gorilla tape?
I see it.
I see it, girl.
Oh, geez.
What?
Last time you want to learn how to attack.
in here.
I know.
Last time you wanted to learn how to attack.
Let's get this. We're gonna get this started.
Red talk, motherfucker. Get down with it, identity, shitting all over all that fake bitches. Man, I kinda smoking dank, kicking ass on the side. Bringing that flavor, she elevating the vibe. Boom, bitty, bye bye, who's getting high? Everybody is, bitch, watch how time flies with that real talk with a steel cog. Taste it, cheers with a drink, then your chin on your face is. Podcast basics, aced it, going ape shit. Up the ante when they blaze, and I take it in. From the gays to the scum to the friends. Every Wednesday when the day ends, all enemies wish they had this energy. This is Ratt talk, catch an ice bag injury. Y'all moving like a motherfucking centipede. We accelerate just to devastate the industry. Hearts got the boss sweet, this could be the enemy. Turn that fucking mic on, I guess we'll have to see. Ratt talk.
Woo! God, man, that song does get me pumped up, but I just got the jitters
Seriously?
right now. This feels good. If the energy's high in here, the electricity's up. I'm nervous because
I'm triggered. I heard scum in that song.
Have you not heard the new one? Yes, we
Oh,
give
that's the new,
Scum,
yeah. From the
we give
gays to the
a shout.
scum to the shout out to scum.
I know, shout out.
All the boys like to come at scum.
The Scum Circle Pit, see?
No, we're scum guzzlers.
No, that meme goes out to Matt. He made it.
Yeah.
The one with
Yeah.
the circle pitting, dick and ass.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't
Oh,
seen
you
that?
haven't seen
Oh god! Oh shit!
Yes.
Matt?
Yeah, this Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Me. Well, Matt the Rat here is back with another episode of Rat Talk with, as always, the beautiful Amanda Cano.
Sup?
And the wonderful ladies of
forgot about
Scum are
this.
in the house. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Welcome, everybody. Well, yeah, let's go. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. I mean, I guess.
Hi, I'm Ray. I'm fabulous.
Sometimes.
Damn straight.
Why you mad?
I'm Andrew, also known as Physique. Body.
Hi, I'm Danny.
And
And
you're
Lady
the
Forbidden,
hostess,
your
too.
hostess with the most ass at Scum every month, every last Friday of
And
the
that
month.
is still an understatement. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, I see you right now. I'm like, wait.
Where'd it go?
I know. There's like a whole half of you missing.
I know. I forget how tiny you guys are.
They forgot their couch at home.
I mean, you guys have really comfy chairs, so I didn't have to bring mine.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We pride ourselves on our chairs, I guess.
What's funny is sometimes when I made my new pads, my new huge ass, usually in the car, like I don't have to, like I'm just normal, like when I my old pads, but this time with my new pads, I was literally like, oh shit.
It's like a booster.
You gotta put new
different
seat
angle.
settings and everything. You can't put it the way you used to.
I was not mad.
I can see everything now.
Yeah, I was like, oh, fidget spinner.
How's it for you when you have to get in your chair? You don't do the butt pads as much.
I do.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
no,
do.
it's there.
Really?
Yeah, I do it, and it's the same thing. And when I drive, I try not to sit too much because it squishes it. So I literally be like lifting a little bit driving, like don't squish your ass. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
What are your new ones made of? What were the old ones made of? Why is there such a difference now?
It's pads are a bitch to make, so like the longer you have them, the more like the easier they are to use.
Like, I was really half expecting like you just be like, oh, I bought them at some place. I was about, God damn it, there is a
No.
place that sells butt pads.
No,
there is a place that sells butt pads,
But
but
like
you
real queens make them.
Yeah, you gotta make them.
yeah,
Oh,
you carve
shit.
out the
Yeah,
shape
that's
of
right.
Africa and then you go to town. No,
This is true.
it's no joke.
It's
Like,
literally the couch cushion stuff. You go to downtown, you buy that filling, and it's a big old roll. You just carve what you need out of it.
and last time I think I
G.
did 3 inches for my first set of pads, but these last ones I think are 4 inches.
I was so pissed. I was just in downtown the other day in the alleys, and some queen was walking by with like a 1-inch whole row, and I was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
She was white.
I was like,
Is that for your calves?
Yo, Frankie's calves are padded more than that.
They asked.
Wait,
they
queens
asked,
pat their calves?
that one was.
they asked Frankie though. Frankie one time they asked her if she pads her calves because she has some huge man calves.
She did.
And yeah, they asked her,
Frankie do?
Frankie
Yeah,
do.
Frankie do.
Wow.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to
Shout
Frankie
out-
Doo.
Shout out to Frankie.
Hey.
She'll be landing back in LA next Tuesday.
Excited to
My-
have her back at Scum this
I know.
month.
I'm glad.
I'm
to-
so excited because I've only followed Frankie Doom like.
No, she's coming
Like,
back from
know who
rehab.
she
She's
is,
coming back from rehab.
Oh shit! Well, I was like, bitch, I'm gonna buy her a drink and everything.
No, it's her and our
Perfect
sister Christina
environment,
Clown
too.
up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Well, speaking of SCUM, how long has it been going on now? For a year and
almost 2 years. I would say it's gonna be 2 years in February, so we're almost
wow,
there.
that's more than a year and a half now.
Still kicking, still growing.
Absolutely.
Because the
I
last
know,
time
shows are
we
getting
actually had
crazy.
you on was only a year, I think.
was
Like
right
you
after
just
I-
had
We had
yeah.
just missed the 1 year anniversary, I think.
Dude, get ready for the 2nd year anniversary. 'Cause
It's gonna be bigger and better.
Dude,
so.
it's getting nuts. So we haven't gone to that many shows, but every show there's more and more people.
Yeah.
And like the stage performing area is getting smaller, and I'm like, bitch, you're standing right in front of me, because usually I would sit in that little corner spot at the couch and I'd film really nicely. But then there are people all just standing right in front of where I usually sit. So I'm like, all right, fuck this. I'm gonna climb on top of the seat and everything. But still, it's getting smaller. And
No
more
matter what, you're in the
cramped.
splash zone. It's getting so tight that you're in the splash zone. You're gonna get hit with some blood. You're gonna hit with something, wig.
Oh
glitter.
no! See, that's fine. I just want to be like front
You're
row.
gonna get the sweat. You're gonna get the real drag sweat and everything.
Sweat on me all you want, mother. I just want to be able to see it.
Right? It's an HD. No,
I mean, seriously. I mean, it's getting to the point where you have to tell people too, like, "Yo, back the fuck up."
Yeah.
I think eventually the show might be in the parking lot.
it's gonna have to.
Either that. I mean, it's so not punk rock, but like almost gotta rope it off or put tape or something. Like this is where you stand behind, because if you want your queen to do her shit, then you need to give her room to do her shit.
I move them the fuck out of my way.
I know you do, but I've seen other queens, like some of like the newer ones, and they're kind of like,
Forbidden comes flying heels first. You're just
Right? I was like, bitch, you're in my way. You're on my stage.
seriously.
You're welcome.
You're gonna come out with a taser and be like, "Grrr, get back.
I'm fucking down.
taser.
I'm
Oh
down.
my god.
Oh,
Alex
shit.
will hate
That
me.
would be fucking actually pretty Back you animals.
You're like, I'm the hostess and the security guard now.
I'm like, what you say?
Yeah, but I mean, it is increasingly gotten way more intense since the last time I've been there. I mean,
Now,
it's living up to its name though, because you told the whole shitting on the floor story, and I was like, wow, it's gonna be crazy. Then the first show was like, oh, it was very entertaining, very out there. Then I was like, all right, I mean, there's nobody shitting on the floor, but it was still fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like,
But then the next show, you got people putting paint all over themselves.
swallowing paint.
Oh, that was
Last one, some chick was like deep throating a broomstick or one of her crutches. That's what she's deep throating her crutches.
was she hit the beeper? I was died.
I told her after, I was like, I'm so worried about your throat. She goes, I'm worried about my crutch.
I heard somebody scream. They're like, "Hit the floor!"
She threw it and it hit Amina.
Oh shit!
I was like, girl.
Yeah, no, she gave a show. Though.
She gave it to us.
So
They're
fun
both
watching her.
fierce. I
What-
love having her.
I thought she was really like injured, but no, she was like, no, girl, those are just my props.
Oh, she wasn't injured. I thought that was like. I thought she just.
Those are her props.
She just threw it in a routine, like, fuck it, my legs hurt. I might as well
Yeah,
do
that's
something
what I
crazy
thought.
with
Because
it.
I told her, I was like, girl, are you okay? She's like, no, these are my props for the tonight. And I was like,
Ah, shit. That makes it less cool. I thought like she got hurt and she's like, fuck it, show must go on.
I wouldn't put it past her though. If she was injured, she probably would still be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
the first. That
Just
was
sitting
Now-
down doing it.
Is she a bio queen?
Yeah,
Is
she-
that
she's a
the
bio queen.
That's a.
Yeah.
Can you explain to? As I'm not too familiar with bio queens, and can you explain to our listeners what a bio queen is?
Yeah, I just.
I'll leave it to
recently-
Forbidden. She's more in
The
tune
queen
with the
expert.
queens. Yeah.
a bio queen is someone who's biologically born female and still does performances and performance artist, I would say.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, but it's still it's
It's-
Like,
it's a
drag.
wo-
there's,
it's a
there's,
woman.
it's still drag because it's a form of art,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of now I realize that a lot of bio queens don't like to call themselves bio queens. They like to consider themselves more performance artists.
Okay,
Yeah, because like, why put a label on it? You know.
I mean,
for sure. I mean, but just we're so accustomed to knowing like, okay, we think drag queen, it's dude dressed as.
Yeah, at first
or-
it was folk queen, bio queen, but like now it's oh no, we're performance artists. You know.
Now they're all just performance
Yeah,
artists.
everything's
I mean,
all
just
PC,
give me a
you gotta
fucking
be
show
correct.
and I'm good. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I was like, she has heels on, or not.
It's interesting because I was like looking at her and I'm thinking like, okay, this is a woman. I see she wasn't, at least from what I remember, I was also a little drunk, but she wasn't painted like a drag. She wasn't like painted like you guys are, and that's what I come to expect from drag queen. So, but then I'm seeing what she's doing, and she's definitely fitting in with all her outrageous stage antics. So
She wasn't blue last
Usually
Yeah,
she's
last time
colored
she
or
was,
like full body
full
painted and
blue, crazy.
That's
She
the
was
thing.
blue.
That's the thing. You
She
can
was?
blue again.
oh she was colored. She was
was
a light
blue.
color.
Last time she was just like
Yeah,
blue.
yeah.
It wasn't.
amazing.
Yeah, it was like a light.
Because that's the thing. You could be a bio queen. You could be a queen, biological girl doing drag and doing that. But your paint better be artistic too. You better
Do
put that
something
extra-
interesting.
'Cause
Don't
you know,
just show up looking cute.
Yeah, that extra look. I mean, you already have features. You better go in there and do some art with it too.
Drag it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If you want to be a bio queen and give that show.
Cool.
I know now she's getting ideas.
You would enjoy it.
Come for it.
I know.
You would have fun because I mean, I seen you on top of our tables.
Yeah.
We've been side
Breaking
by side.
lights.
Yeah, rest in peace to the light at Chico.
Do you remember breaking that light bulb?
Yeah.
Like, no.
It's still broken. It was so funny. It's so funny.
I got shocked the other day from it.
It was so funny because me and you were dancing on that table and we're
Yeah.
going ham, and I saw the light bulb coming off. So I'm like, oh, dancing. I screwed it back on. Then Amanda comes in. I don't know what. She smashed it and just shattered it. And to this day, we see the light.
She was all kill the lights.
She's like, it's part of the performance.
To this day, you see, I'm like, you see that dead light? Amanda did it.
And you're like drunk, and you're like, look at
Oh
that
my
light. I'm like,
God.
Yeah, Amanda broke it.
Aw. I'm kind of honored now.
Yeah, exactly.
you left your mark.
You left your mark, girl. You left your mark.
No, what if it just?
I mean, you
stays
didn't
broken?
shit on the stage,
Nobody
but you left
says
your mark.
I just pissed on it a little bit.
Oh my god.
She pissed on the Britney stage.
We don't talk about that. Well, okay. I mean, I guess it's
Let's
already
go
out there.
there.
I want to hear this.
All right.
That is
so,
the entertainment I want to see at a Britney show.
all right. So I wasn't on stage or anything,
Yeah, I wasn't
but
on
we
stage.
were in the very front row. We waited like 3.5 hours in line. We already had floor tickets, but we waited there fucking early because we wanted to be right there on that barricade. And it's me and our bride. It's a bachelorette party, and then 2 other girls, her friends. So we get in here, and they're like, where do we go? I'm like, over here. So I'm holding down the spot. The 4 of us are on the bar. Fine. All these other girls, they start kind of pushing, and I'm holding my own. I go to metal shows and shit. I'm not moving for no bitch. So I'm hanging on.
That's my girl.
I'm hanging on. And this chick is literally bumping her ass against me, trying to move me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And my friends are looking at me like, what the fuck? And we're not saying anything. And the security guard even mentions to one of my friends, she's like, are those girls bothering you? Because they're giving you guys dirty looks and shit. And we're like, yeah, but whatever. So then one of them starts talking to me like, oh, it's funny how your big group is now all on the barricade and all of our friends fit before and now we don't. Like, and she was telling the security, watch them, watch these girls. And we're like, bitch, like I've been here. I've been standing in the same spot. So I turned to the girl next to me who was bumping me. I'm like, all right, look. There was already a divide in the barricade right there. I was like, my pussy's going to stay here. Your pussy's going to stay there. And that's where we stay. Got it? And she's just like, yeah. And then she's like, well, your group is like the same size as ours. I'm like, how big is your group? She's like, we got like 12 girls. I'm like, bitch, we have 4 people here and we've all been standing here at the same time. She's like, oh, I thought you had more people. And we're like, no, it's been us the whole time. So they kind of laid off, but they were still pushing a little bit. Fast forward, I had to pee like a motherfucker. We had been waiting in line for 3.5 hours.
I love where this is going.
So she kept pushing. And I didn't want to lose my spot because there's no way I was going to give her the satisfaction of, you know, taking my spot. So,
It's going where you think it's going.
so I tinkled.
We know who we're gonna go see Britney with.
I would have pissed too. I'm like, I'm paying.
I did. I
Yeah, you can block me or you can watch me.
seriously, no, that's it. Like, I'm not moving. And like, that was that. And they were like, eh. I'm like, fuck it. I don't care. But like, after the
It's
show,
like
I totally.
they're walking out. They're like, "Hey, did you guys think that place smelled piss?"
No, I booked it out of there afterwards because I think they knew. But like, I was so embarrassed too because I didn't want to have to deal with them. So literally, once Brittany walked off stage, I just booked it for the restroom and I took care. Yeah, I hit out there.
What happens in Vegas stays on Rat Talk.
Seriously, I wasn't gonna share this story, but whatever. It happened. I think that's pretty hardcore.
You're
You know what I mean?
welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's punk rock.
exactly.
Seriously, I'm definitely somebody you'd want at a show.
mean-
I will pee myself and hold down the spot. But get this, the bride even she told me not to give up my spot because I was right on the edge, so I was kind of holding our spot together. And she was like, "Don't go, don't." I'm like, "I gotta go to the bathroom so bad." in the middle of the show, she takes off and goes to the bathroom, doesn't tell me or anything. So I'm like, shit. So I've got to like hold down 2 spots. And then she comes back and she's like, I'm sorry. And I'm thinking like, damn, you can't even hold my spot. You tell me not to go. No, but I mean, it was her bachelorette weekend. So I feel like it was my duty. So if I had to pee myself, it's fine. It's not the first
You're
time.
welcome to our bachelorette party.
Yes.
I would have peed on that girl's shoe.
Yeah, bitch. I'm like, oh, someone spilled a drink.
Oh, you're wet.
You might want to clean that up.
You might want to go dry yourself.
They have medicine for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure you guys have plenty of pee stories as well. Like that's probably not even that bad.
But they got peepees though, so like it's not like it's gonna get all over them.
But when you're tucked and you're cinched and your corset in. Okay, so back in the day, Gorilla Tape.
Yes,
Gorilla
Shout
Tape.
out Gorilla Tape.
So back in the day, she used to fucking Gorilla Tape not only her shit, but all the way up her body.
Ooh.
So like a ghetto corset.
Nice.
And I used to fucking wear the nylon. So I was stuck in my nylons. And I think, were you there too?
I used to tape you in, girl.
No, there was a few times where I'm like, I have to pee. And I was like, there's no scissors, just burn me out of this fucking tape. So he's right there with a lighter.
But this is him being fucked up already, making a scene. It was the party bus one, right?
Yeah, this is
He was at a party bus, making a scene that he had a pee.
Wait, no, I'm talking about the tea party.
Oh, this is another. This is another time. You don't remember that one, then? You don't remember jumping out of the party bus?
The party bus one, oh man, I don't really remember that one.
One of the few times I did
shit.
drag, I was taped, and Yaya had to fucking burn me out of my tape too.
Burn?
I'm dying.
Yeah, because you put so many layers, you can't really bite it. It won't work. You gotta either cut it or.
And Gorilla
Gorilla
Tape,
Tape is
after,
fucking
and
like,
it melts. Like the glue melts, and once that shit's melt, it's cement. Like
So you gotta carry like a pocket knife with you.
no, you gotta carry scissors, the
surgical
scissors. Those ones.
Oh, shit.
You can
hide 'em
what do they
somewhere?
say on Drag Race, you can hang an airplane from the ceiling with fucking gorillas.
Yeah, you really can. You can just fucking.
Shout out to Gorilla
I
Tape.
know why.
Shout out to Ray for getting my first roll of Gorilla Tape. Home Depot, the Home Depot days.
I stole it when I used to work at Home Depot. I'm like, I heard they use this.
We watched Drag Race season 1. Ray's like, Forbidden needs this.
Yeah, I'm like, she keeps coming undone.
Shady
I saw
bitch.
some balls.
Her mama.
Mama Muff, that's you, girl.
Girl, how many balls have we seen at fucking tea parties and performances? I'm just like,
Many.
Oh.
I saw 3 coming out of one person. No, yeah,
man.
those are horrible. When you back in the days of the tea parties and these girls thinking they're fierce, they're all like,
Well, okay, the last tea party when I was at work and it was the day after, and he comes out, he's standing in the hallway, and he's like, hey, is there anybody in the store? And I was like, no. He comes out walking, all excited, like, y'all want to see some titties?
I know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, you weren't there yet.
oh, I know who you're talking. I saw the
Some girl
Snapchat.
was getting her life, and she was wearing this little beaded outfit, and her titties were out, and everyone's screaming, and she thinks they're screaming at. Well, she was dancing really good, but her titties were out, girl.
Did you know they were out?
She
didn't know.
She was like,
It was
oh,
Alma.
shit.
I saw your snap, but I'm like, when did that happen? I'm like, fuck, I was fucked up.
She was to
Cardi B, huh?
9 o'clock.
To Cardi B?
I was like, adios.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Cardi B.
All right, so could you please educate us on what exactly is a tea party?
Yeah, again, I mean, you explained it last time, but again, right? Refresh us. A tea party.
A tea party.
I don't necessarily know exactly what the tea and tea party means because I've heard many stories, but
Because I would think like tea, like spilling tea.
yeah,
like
I mean, you would hope so. But people are like tea for Tina, they're tweakers. I don't know. I've heard many different things, but basically they're just
Tea
like
for tea bag.
To explain it to people, I say it's a gay flyer party. Like, you remember flyer parties?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a gay flyer party.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very like underground, word of mouth. Usually on the flyers.
Is it usually like a backyard gig sort
yes,
of thing?
Yeah, it's very
Definitely.
backyard warehouse. Like,
Yeah, there's for the most part, what I remember, there was like no address posted. You would find out like the day of, literally like an hour before.
There was a contact number.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a contact number, and you would like find out all this stuff.
and they're usually in South Central on 115.
yeah, 115th to like 87th Street, somewhere in that vicinity.
And then what's Perry, or what's the one with the P? The one where everyone would get robbed at?
I don't know.
Fuck, I
feel like it's
forgot.
like 111th. I'm scared.
Oh, 111th, everybody got robbed up.
Remember First Street?
Yes,
Ghetto
that
too.
bitch. Oh no.
Girl,
I remember like skipping to the tea party and like the gangsters would just be looking at me like, I'm like, hi, I'm a woman. I'm real.
The thing with tea parties too, for the most part, everybody's underage, kind of, because that's where people are going to get
everybody's
fucked
underage.
up.
It's
a lot of queens. This will be where you're first getting your stuff in practice and performing and whatever, and because you can't be at clubs yet, you know.
So it's very
many
raw.
moons
very
ago
raw.
But
when
like beyond the party, it's also more than that too. It's also like I feel like a lot of people who go to tea parties are like young people who are like searching for acceptance and stuff because like in the tea party world, it's like tea party crews, houses or whatever, and there's always like, you know, that mom who adopts the kids, and then like, you know, you belong to a certain crew or house, and they kind of like show you the way.
Okay.
yeah.
It's pretty much a
So
lot of
it's-
gay youth going to a
yeah,
place to
it's
get
a lot-
together.
it's
Anybody,
totally youth.
any walk of earth going to
Yeah,
have a good
usually
time
because
together.
about 10 years ago, like we used to have all age clubs or like under 18 club, like Arena. I don't know if you guys ever went to Arena.
No, but
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Arena.
Circus Disco.
She fucking
Shout out to
slayed that
Arena.
stage. She slayed that stage so many times. but Arena and tea parties, you know, as a young queen and a young gay, we would go there and find acceptance or hook up, you know?
Yeah, hook up.
Hook up, find all the
about
cuties.
partying and meeting somebody.
The younger you were, the more men would come after you.
The truth.
but it sounds cool. Like
fuck is going on?
Perfect.
I was like,
Who else is here?
I thought your ad was coming out. I was like, I'm sorry.
It's Castro.
Tough Castro over here.
What's going on?
But no, yeah. So like being underage and not being able to go to clubs and, you know, doing drag.
Right, but
and
you
wanting
still
to
wanna be a
wanting
part
to
of that community.
perform
Yeah,
and
you
like
wanna perform,
that's
totally.
I started my performing in backyard tea parties, shablaming on dirt and fucking tumbling in fucking dirt. But
The first time you performed was at a tea party we threw.
yes, no, the first time I performed was the other one, where you and Andrew went and met up when I did the Dream Girls.
So this
balcony.
bitch is performing on a balcony at some apartment complex. Yeah, literally right out somebody's door. There's like
They have
balloons and
flashlights,
shit.
like-
No, they did. They had a spotlight on us and everything. They were performing the Dream Girls.
We were
Swing your
so
dream,
high.
girl.
Right? We were so excited. We were just like, we were the only
The
ones.
video, all you hear is yes, and it's all you hear is Ray and Andrew, but mostly Ray.
And we're all packed in that little courtyard of
messy
apartment
bitch.
complex. It was exciting.
But that was, and then after that was the first time I performed was at Drea's house, right?
I think me and Ray were even holding each other. We're just like, ah.
Yeah, we were so happy. But don't
man.
get it twisted. Tea parties aren't just.
And then I was just like, fuck. We're gonna get jumped tonight. And then our friends leave. Our friends leave, and I was like, girl, don't leave us. I feel like we're gonna get jumped tonight.
No, yeah.
Nah, you're fine.
No, you're okay, bitch. You're drunk. Sure enough, guess what happens?
Yeah, the three of us.
The
we
three of us got
jumped.
fucking. Well, I mean, you guys got beat up, but
Yeah.
she didn't.
we had our own for a while. This fight lasted probably like, if
It was like
10
a
minutes.
10, 15 minute fight. We
Jeez.
shut. It was on a dead end street in Long Beach. We shut the fucking block down.
We
like-
started in the backyard fighting. We ended up across the street outside.
So who jumped you and why'd they jump you?
Do you
They-
remember who started it though?
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so
I had my own reasons for getting jumped. Apparently, I don't know why.
and then they were mad and was talking shit, and
Somebody was talking shit to the Forbidden, and they were just going back and forth, and I was getting really annoyed. So I came around this little brick wall, and I went, "Bitch, shut the fuck up!" And I just hit her, and then from there it just started.
That's
I remember my friend.
Yeah.
My friend. Every time I see
You
him,
started
like every time I see him, every time I see Fredo, he goes, "Forbidden, I will never forget. You fucking ripped off your own wig, and you're at 8
Threw it.
just fucking boxing this bitch like boom, boom,
He took his wig off and just threw it back. Luckily, our friend caught it, but he just went,
like a fucking movie.
yeah, bitch, try it.
An 8-inch stilettos. Like, bitch, don't let this little gay girly act fool you, bitch. I will fuck you up.
I have
And-
pictures from that night. We looked so
Yeah.
good. I could
Before
see why
everything
they were hating us.
They were mad.
They
Ray's
were
eyebrows were
pissed.
snatched.
Yeah. I was so chola in the day. Like I had like a thin thread of eyebrows.
I had just shaved some lines in my side of my head. It was
Yeah, but to make a long story short, all the drag queens lined up to fight me. Then a few guys were fighting him, and then other bitches were fighting him, and Yeah, I think Andrew ended up getting a fucking concussion. Like,
I felt like I did the next day. Like I was, I mean, we were going on for a while. Like I was good. I had 3 people at one point, and I was okay. I held my own. I got it. And the reason why is because someone came at me, and I remember I was hitting her, and then someone said, "That's a girl." And I didn't know you brushed me, girl. I'm gonna hit you. And then all of a sudden,
Everybody's wearing wigs.
I remember getting thrown. I got slammed on like a trunk of a car, and then I just turned around and I slammed them on the car. And then it was a big old thing. I'm telling you. We started in the backyard, ended up outside.
Sounds like a fucking movie.
I swear.
It was. It felt like it.
Terrible. This guy came out of jail looking for me because apparently I hooked up with his boyfriend while he was gone. And he was part of the people who jumped me. It was just all bad.
but can we say this though? After that party, we had the most respect still to this day. Like
People
after
still
that,
come up to you like
after that,
remember
no
that?
one ever would. No one ever fucked with us after
Yeah, I'm
that,
telling you,
and we never
fought back to prove that we were down.
We had
and
our
we never
own
had a
for
fight after
while.
that ever.
That's fucking
like
crazy.
We had our own for a while. Like I remember Forbidden. Like there were people literally lining up. He was fighting somebody, and then he would like throw them off, and then somebody would step up, and he would start boxing. Again.
The only way they got me down is when they all were like, "Okay, bitch, we can't fight
They
this bitch
fucking
one on."
rushed you.
They like, "We can't fight this bitch one on one." So they 3 of them jumped on me, and
Yeah.
that's when I finally went down.
Those
Like,
are crazy days.
Yeah.
Too.
And then the next day, you guys threw a party.
and the next day we threw a motherfucking party.
How old were you guys at this point?
18.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Baby, yeah.
Yeah, 18.
So that's right off the bat then. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking proving your
like,
ground right
the next-
there.
Like
Fuck
we were
that.
from a crazy party crew too.
we
Like,
were one
you
of-
did not fuck with, like the
The-
older people, like
The people you hung
the
around with,
higher,
yeah.
They were
mothers.
legends,
Yeah,
and like
legends
they were
and
already in the
like-
game for many years. I was the youngest drag queen, and the next one was like in 27, and I was 16. You know what I mean? So like, they had this respect like from everybody. So the fact that they fucked with us, their children, and their party crew, like. That next day, all
Word
my
went out, yeah.
all my mothers, all their
it was
friends,
over.
they were there at the fucking tea party the next day. Like, who the fuck are we gonna fuck up?
I think it was more them trying to prove themselves to
Yeah,
themselves.
totally.
And
Trying to, like-
then- but it came down to where Forbidden never had to fight again.
I never
People
had to fight
wanted
again.
fight him, and they'd be like, "Don't worry, Forbidden. It's okay. Step back."
Yeah.
And they would beat somebody up for him. But
Shout out
Oh,
to
shit.
Rowdy.
Shout out to Rowdy.
Rowdy was like, "Who do you want me to fuck up, girl?"
Yeah, I was like, Rowdy, this bitch wants to fight me.
he's like, "Don't worry, Forbidden. Go get a
I
balloon.
got you,
Go get
girl."
a balloon."
Forbidden actually took me to my first tea party. Remember?
Remember that was girl. I was like, we're gonna go to a tea party.
What is that?
You're gonna have fun
My life changed forever.
for the better.
I want to go to a
Did you
tea
go all
party.
done up? Did you-
Shit.
No, they're not the same.
They're not the same, but they're actually less drama. Like I
I don't know whether if I like it or don't like it. I mean, just
Like, what the fuck? I
Maybe
wanna go
because
to
you
a
can
tea
already
party
go to
and
clubs
fight
anyway.
somebody.
Like-
it's not the
like-
same. It's just
like I remember before, like all the crews were there. Like they would show up, they would be wearing their badges, like every different crew.
People actually were like,
Yeah.
territory.
like flyer party, you know, and like each crew would wear like a certain color, and like when the main bitches walked in, like everybody would gag. And this last tea party that we went to like 2 weeks ago, nobody walked in that was gag worthy except these two.
Yeah.
But like. I was like, who the fuck, who's running this shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Did you see all the
who
little
are
girls
the
walking around? Like, they were
Yeah.
like-
they look like
I saw a
real
drag queen
girls.
wearing
I was-
tennies.
Aw.
She was wearing kids. I was like,
I think that's the new style, like trying to be real or something. 'Cause before
Like
it
a
was
Dor Delano kind of drag, like you just kind of paint
not
and
even
no.
that.
It was like Santee Alley, like
Yeah,
Aw.
stripperish. Like not even. I can't even say Forever
It looked
21
like
because
first time in drag.
because the thing before
First-
was it was
Oh.
making your entrance too. You would
Yeah,
get there and
like-
you just you rushed through. You didn't pay. You got in and
Yeah.
you were like,
People
"Hello, hello," and you just walked by. people.
dying to know you, they just bring you like Nas balloons and drinks and whatever you want. Like people are just like,
And
here
you
you
I
go.
suppose.
I-
But if it's like a little
I
boy's
still
first
hold
time
that
in
every
drag,
time I
of
walk-
course they're gonna be nervous and be like,
every time I walk into a building, I'm walking in like I walk into a tea party.
There was
like
one bitch
Yeah.
though who really turned it out this last tea.
The one with the red?
Yeah, she was
Tamara?
Yeah,
She was Tia's fiercer
twerking
sister.
it. She was kicking and twirling.
she was bucking. She was giving
Yeah,
drag.
That's
like
how you do it. Like these new other girls were just like walking back and forth, and it was just boring.
yeah.
So you guys say that there was nobody there who was really gag worthy, but at the same time, I'm sure like you guys are the ones that are gag worthy, and there's little people looking at you like, oh my god, like there were such
Yeah.
beautiful
Well, that
queens there.
honestly,
There
I
was
haven't
no
gone.
respect.
I haven't gone to a tea party in a few years, and I felt like this year I've gone to 2 already. That's not the alcohol. The alcohol's that
Oh,
one.
bitch, you got it.
And I felt
drink
like
that one,
I
girl.
had to go back because I wanted to. My drag mother was like Lady Intro, and I remember everyone would go and see Lady Intro, and you would see like, oh my god, that's a drag queen. So I felt like I want to be the lady intro for these little kids.
Yeah.
And technically, like, I was. But at this last party, like, I almost had to beat some little kid's ass. I don't know if he was over 18. I was not about to catch a case. I mean, I was down, but... But, yeah, he was like, is that real? I'm all, what? He goes, your ass. I was like, no, bitch, it's a fucking couch. Like, the fuck? He goes, it's fake. Blah, blah. I was like, look at little boy. You had to pay to get in here. They paid me to be here. So thank you for paying for my check at the end of the night.
It's crazy. Like before it was fierce. Like each party crew would show up one at a time. It'd be like Be Fierce Ladies, everybody would die. And then it'd be like Flawless Victory, everybody would die. Like there was always like these bitches who would walk in and people would just be like, fuck.
Don't fuck with them.
But it was a little bit. It was actually a little refreshing. Like everybody was really like, for the most part, everybody was welcoming and they were all like amazed. And you know, we're humble. We're not fucking.
It was really
crazy.
cute,
You know,
to see the kids keeping it alive.
Yeah.
That's
That was
cute.
really because everybody was.
Oh
really
my gosh!
cool to
How
see
about? Okay, so they took a picture of us with the disposable camera.
Polaroid?
No, disposable camera.
Oh, jeez.
And
Fiji
this
film.
little girl, she was probably like 15. We're like, okay, take another. And she's right there trying to press it again. She didn't realize that she had a twist.
We're like, babe, wind it.
She's even looking like she's looking for the picture. And we're just like,
But we're like, wind it. She goes,
What?
we told her to do it. And
There's
she
no
thinks,
hand crank on here.
we explained to her, and she takes another one, and she's still trying to take multiples. And we're like, no, we gotta wind it again.
Girl.
Manual, baby, manual.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it. I officially
I
feel
was
old.
actually really happy to see it was your daughter's camera. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Fierce.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
That
how you
green
do it,
Fiji film
bitch.
one.
I chose a good
Because
one.
honestly, like the thing, like with times and everything, but like what I really admire and love is like hard copies to like that document these times. And like, you know, in the digital world, everything gets lost eventually. But like these hard copies, because like when I look back and see pictures of like Queens from the Day, it's like a fucking legit hard copy picture, and it's just like to die for.
I love those little Polaroid cameras that people say. I saw people with those at DragCon, and there was actually a really good idea. You have somebody take that picture, and then you have the queen that you took that picture with. They sign it right there.
Sign it.
You sign it, so you get like a
I didn't
little.
even think of that.
It's such a good. Right.
It's more of a treasure. It's legit one.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
legit more
Forever,
than rather just have a bunch of pictures on your. I'm sure they took a bunch of pictures on the phone, but like, okay, one for my little Polaroid camera, and then they sign it so that we have that, and it's like a
Yeah,
little
and the thing
treasure.
with the tea parties too is like not too many people know that they exist. That it's a thing that like you know like I don't even know if any other cities or states have tea parties.
I don't think they do.
because like
Maybe an LA thing.
It sounds like a gang sort of thing, but like in a cool way.
It kind of is like when
Honestly,
these
yeah.
back then when it was like these party crews, like it was a family of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause if
creating
you fuck
their-
with somebody.
Yeah,
they're
all-
gonna come looking for you. Like,
Yeah.
straight up.
Side note: our girl Jessie, aka Horchata, says that she remembers the party cruise. I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What party crew do you remember?
Which way you from?
I know, like,
Where are you from? What was your
I'll hit her
name?
up, but I mean, I'm sure like she's Southern
from
California, so
Fuck yeah, I mean it's.
I still have one of
cool.
my shirts, one of my HOE shirts.
Oh,
We had HOE.
I'll buy it off
how
you.
we
We
hating
have-
on everyone.
Yeah.
Our party crew's name was HOE, and HOE stood for hating on everybody.
hating on
everyone.
I love
Hating on
it.
everyone.
Hating on everyone because you know we didn't like anybody.
And our fucking mother intro was a bitch. Like she was such a bitch. Honestly,
she
she
was-
hated me.
Damn.
and
She
then,
fucking hated me. Like
She hated all of us. But she was
like,
like,
"Oh,
"You're
Mom."
in lethal injection," and I'm just like,
But-
okay. I'm like,
put it this way, this bitch would never want to show me anything, never wanted to buy me anything, never wanted to show me how to make anything. To the point where I have one drag sister. She birthed both of us. And I told her, show me where you buy heels. And she's like, oh, I don't know where it's at. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Me, Ray, and Andrew went to go look on Hollywood Boulevard.
We found the spot.
We found a spot. And guess
enough.
who we found her with? Or so guess who we saw inside the store? My drag mother taking my drag sister to go buy a fucking pair of heels.
yeah, we're like, oh, that way.
I was
You know
like,
what? She was a baby. It was her quinceañera.
but also too, like, now when shots were fired, but she built me.
I mean, she
built
bought you your first makeup.
She bought me my first wig. She bought me my first little black dress.
She even admits it now. She says, you know, it was one of those things.
She
where
goes,
she's
"You never
like,
needed my help."
You didn't need my help.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to be a star. You were going to do what you did on your own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
no, that makes sense. Tough love.
Yeah.
Another thing
And
too
it was.
like
It
not
was.
too many bitches make it out of the tea scene. Like No offense, some of them still perform there.
Girl, we went to that tea party and bitches are still there.
Bitches are still there.
I'm
girl.
happy to see.
Oh, man,
you
that's
still
terrible.
doing your thing. No, but there are very few girls who actually like do it big. And like shout out to Melissa
B.
who
Fierce.
is fucking amazing, talented artist. She's on
I can't
Dracula
do it.
season 1, and
I've seen
to
it.
this day, even back then, there was somebody
That
to
was
gag over.
Me and Ray, I remember when I took Ray, I think, to Arena for the first time, I think she performed, and that was just like, was what drag. Everybody wanted to be Melissa. Everybody,
to this
like,
day.
still to this day, everybody
To
wants
this day, they
But-
all wear her face.
But to see where she was, like to see her in backyard parties and seeing
It was the
tea
same
parties,
time trying to make a name.
trying to
you
make a
know?
name for herself, and to see where
Still
she's
getting
the
out there,
queen
too.
of West Hollywood, the queen of LA. Like the bitch is booked every motherfucking day. Like
Seriously, she gets
goals
does work.
like
It's
goals.
weird too because like you don't see club kids anymore either, and that's why like I really
burped?
cherish your guys' drag.
Who burped? You did.
I did burp. It's not like
burp.
that was Ray.
Actually,
My breath.
that was me, actually.
Oh my god.
I'm like, I got the whiff of it. I'm like, who burped?
Yeah, sorry. You caught the current of it.
Oh god.
No, but yeah, you don't get to see club kids anymore, and that's what like kind of makes me sad because I don't know if it's just out of style or whatever, but like I appreciate your guys' drag because you guys do like dramatics and step a little outside of that normal like, oh, I just want to look like a woman.
See, that's what gets me so excited. That's why I was so stoked when I like discovered like SCUM and Dragula, because that's like really what I was into, because there were so many seasons of Drag Race where like, yeah, we got the pretty fishy girls, whatever, and I kind of got bored, but then we had a queen like, you know, Sharon Needles come on and she was freaking him out and everything, and now it's kind of opened up, and like, and I love seeing that weird side of drag.
Sasha Velour just won. Like,
I fucking know. She was my
Sasha.
favorite.
Yeah.
I fucking love Sasha.
All right,
She was art.
Since we're getting into the RuPaul talk, we can
All
take
right,
a break.
right.
Yeah, we can take a break right here. So go ahead and continue. But actually, no, never mind.
Oh, Jessie said if you want to know, Jessie's cruise or AKA horchata was Vicious Divas and Sick Boys.
Was that like 909?
That's 909 Party Cruise.
Yeah.
Is that is she Horchata Fierce? Like Horchata Fierce
she was
from the 909?
Yeah.
I remember her.
I love
hey,
my Long Beach
girl.
Mollies. I was
Shout
an
out
IE
to the
queen.
909.
What's that?
Shout out to the 909.
She was an IE queen,
Remember
whatever
that?
that was.
Yeah, she was an IE queen.
Fucking 909 with your
Yeah.
little Britney number.
Yes, they fucking paid me to go to the 909 one time. They said, like, Forbidden, can you come to the 909? And we fucking drove that fucking 45, 50-minute drive in drag, and we had a fucking blast. Remember Boots was kind of
There was a fight that night.
Boots? Oh, I miss her.
I love her.
It's like Boots, Crayola, ¿Quién más? It was like Nanny or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Man,
don't
just
even
having
know.
a big old flashback right now.
I remember always being like, we're going to the country of
Boots?
Lancaster.
Boots, she was a drag, so she's trans, but she fucking had the longest fucking nails, and she was always so down, like,
Dude,
and she was like, I remember she was like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna wait for this motherfucker to come out the gate, and if he don't come out the gate, I'm gonna call my cousin who lives a block away, and we're all gonna wait right here for him.
Girl, I remember she performed Cover Girl
No.
that night as
Oh.
Supermodel. Or
Oh yeah, I thought it was Mon.
fucking amazing. Like, amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Well,
So we got that break. That break.
Yeah, I know.
Take a
Yeah,
break.
we're
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
go ahead and take a break.
'Cause we
right
could
now,
go on.
too.
I know, seriously.
We're going to take you guys out on a band called the Sunset Couriers. They're from Norwalk. They're a Chicano indie rock band. That's what they're.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
really good, really cool sound. So I'm going to play a little bit for you. They do got some shows coming up, which I'll tell you guys about later. But
Shout out to the Raza.
To Norwalk.
Yeah.
sorry, I don't have the soundboard.
It's okay. Ba-ba-ba.
But this is their song Atlantis. This is off their Bandcamp. You can obviously get it on Bandcamp. sunsetcouriers.bandcamp.com. Sorry, that was a mouthful to say.
This one time at band camp.
Bandcamp. Just go to that fucking site. Look them up. This is their song
Sunset
Atlantis. We'll be
Couriers.
right back.
Welcome to Atlantis. You have been out there. But it wasn't the time and it wasn't the place for this. Do you know to the saddle. The answer will happen. Whether it helps, I think it just might do. Big questions, let's see. Want some help? If you felt like you could have something, why didn't you do something already? I'd like to know. If you felt like you could be ready, why didn't you just have it already? Ready to be shown. Welcome to Atlanta. Welcome to the place you love playing inside. Here we go, one more time.
Can I see this part on top of this?
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, we're back.
We're still here.
Who's in
Fuck
here?
yeah.
Hi, who's in me?
We're here and we're queer.
We're
Who's
back
been
for
in
some
you?
more Rat Talk.
Oh, she don't even know.
Oh, goodness. So
Smell
what
like
were we talking
dirt.
about? We're still talking about scum shows and how
Yeah.
they're getting freaking crazy and big and
Yeah,
popping
we're
off.
talking about scum, talking about tea parties, talking about all kinds of.
We're just throwing it out there right
P's
now.
and
Our
V's
Halloween
and
party
tapes and-
is October 27th, 28th. One of those days. It's the last Friday of the month.
27th, yeah.
But our special guest DJ is JD Sampson of La Tigre.
Yes.
So make sure you guys come out. We have performances by. Wait, can we WikiLeak it?
Yeah, we have Vander Von Odd in the house.
Season 1 winner of Dragula World.
Fucking amazing.
I fucking love her.
And I believe we also have
Jesse Plastic.
Jesse
and
Plastique.
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 Plastikies.
Yes, we have Jesse Plastique, and we also have Pelon Sueto.
Yes.
Scum Fam.
Pelon
I love
sueto.
Pelon.
I love Pelon
Me
as
too.
well.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Right.
Forbidden's moist.
I'm moist. I love
Oh,
me a
goodness.
Latino.
Oh, what did your pin say? What was
What?
it?
Moist than an oyster. I'm
No,
just
no,
kidding.
it was like Chicano or something. What was it?
No. Chicano Power Bottom.
Chicano
Yeah,
Power
yeah.
Shut the
Bottom.
fuck up. Where did you get that?
When it says Chicano Power Bottom, it's like Chicano Power is this Power Bottom.
Yeah.
I freaking love.
Ray, we made Ray his own party crew, and she was the main head CEO, fucking president of Rowdy Bottoms Entertainment.
Actually,
Rowdy
no.
Bottoms.
Mother
Bottoms.
Delicious claimed me the main head.
Oh yeah, Mother Delicious claimed her the main head.
Oh my god, I
Where
wish
she's
I
at
could,
now,
like,
no one knows.
Yeah, I know. Who knows if she's even Mother D anymore? But like, Mother D.
Who's out there?
oh
Where
my
are you?
Goodness.
We need
Stop.
the X-Files theme song. That's what it should be.
okay.
No,
you do.
no, for that story behind Mother Delicious, like
That's another podcast.
that is like a whole different podcast. Like,
I kind of want to know it.
I know. Can you tell like a condensed story?
Shout
Okay,
out
to
to
make-
all the listeners who've been to Arena who know Mother D.
yeah, who
You know
knows Mother Delicious?
And you
Okay.
don't remember she was the one in line giving you shit every time you
And that red and
Same
white
outfit.
heart velour, not velour, fur outfit.
Yeah, it was weird.
But make a long story short, should I say it real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother Delicious, she used to like to fuck all the boys, and like she was always like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck him, that little rowdy bottom." Like, okay, but so what I found out from someone who knew, supposedly she was trans.
Disclaimer. Nah.
Disclaimer: Mother Delicious was trans, and she was on the run because she
Was crazy.
was crazy and did some crazy shit, and she became Mother Delicious because she was on the run, and she was a
Yeah, and towards the end of Arena, she went back to being
A man.
A man, and
like she took
had
off
these
her. She had like these jugs,
things,
like
huge. and she took them out, and she would still wear them as a boy, like the silicone. She
Stuff
would
in her
bring it,
bra.
yeah,
She would fucking take them out and slap people with
Yeah.
them.
What?
Yeah.
They were in her body for years.
Oh my god.
Arena was a crazy place, honestly. The night was named after her, Delicious Wednesdays.
And I am actually the last reigning Miss Delicious.
Yeah.
I won Miss Delicious, the Miss Delicious pageant in 2009,
9 or 10. Yeah.
2009, 2010. I wasn't old enough to be 21, so that's why I didn't really get a big prize
Heart
package.
outfit? Did she have a heart outfit?
Yeah.
Yes.
All the time, hearts.
Someone mentioned it.
Yeah. Horchata.
Yeah, you know, but
Yeah,
she was sweet.
Actually,
She was sweet.
when I performed at Cha Cha at Chico's, someone asked me. He goes, "Wait, I remember." Like even he goes, "I remember you," and I was like, "Oh, that you weren't there. You were there, but she wasn't there."
I'm never there.
And he goes, "I remember you." He goes, "You won the pageant at Arena, the Delicious pageant, huh?" And I was like, "Yes." And I was
How'd
like,
you know?
Damn.
he was like, "I remember that. You fucking battled out all those bitches week after week." I was like, "Yes."
I mean, Forbidden's so notoriously known for like her big ass hair. Like, you know, that was totally part of like the crew that we were from. It was all about like dramatics, everything.
That's
like,
what we talked about last time. That we came
Yeah.
with the roots of it. Like we.
I was a
thought, you
blonde
know,
bombshell.
Like you could
Drag
never
queens.
wear anything smaller than like
7-inch stilettos.
7-inch stilettos.
You were
Oh,
you were
ouch.
corseted up. You had to have your hair teased out. Multiple wigs, if
Shit,
anything, you know.
totally.
And that was like the root of it. It's like drag was always corseted up, stacks, and big has hair.
Yeah, it was like from a bloodline of like Miss Martin, Extra, Lady Intro. It was
I
just,
come from
like,
we come from a fierce line of
yeah,
fierce.
totally, like,
and you're
Fierce
trying to
drag
pull
queens.
that.
Like our drag mothers were the queens who they were flying out around the states before there was Drag Race to host
Yeah.
events. So like,
So now you're a drag mother.
I'm a drag mother. I am. I have.
Are you instilling those same values in your drag daughter?
I am just the way my drag mother was with me. I fucking hate these two bitches, and I wish I would have swallowed them. Shout out to my pride and my joy, my superstar Frankie Doom. That is my baby. She is the drag daughter I never wanted.
Wait, Frankie Doom is your drag daughter?
She is my drag daughter. Me and Allison share joint custody.
Okay.
Yeah.
was
But
like, wait, yeah.
that's my daughter.
Okay.
And my latest daughter I found going to tea parties, and she found me. I say is Mia Dawson. And
We've seen her perform.
Yeah, she performed at
Yeah.
sCUM. And me and Ray were talking about it. Like he goes, "Girl, like you're getting to that age. You need to find a daughter. Like
Yeah.
you need to give this knowledge, to somebody." And
Mm-hmm.
like, and when I met these 3 little girls, I was looking at them, scoping them out, and I'm just like, "But I don't want a drag daughter. I have Frankie." Like, but then something in me was like,
It's
"No,
like Frankie already knows what's up.
I
though.
want a baby." Like, you know what I mean? And then Mia was the same age that I was when I met my drag mother,
Aw.
and I'm the same age that my drag mother was. So it was just
so
like
it's kind of right.
it was like.
totally.
So in a couple years, look out for Mia.
Oh yeah.
So in a
I recorded her performance and everything. She was
that
good.
bitch
I
jumped
enjoyed
off the fucking stage with the
into
split.
a split. I know.
That's my daughter.
I got that whole.
Twice.
Yeah.
I got good video of that. I got to post that up soon.
That
That-
little thing that
She did. I was impressed. She kind of seemed a little quiet and timid. I was like, I don't know, but then she worked it out.
That is the only thing I tell her. I was like, you're quiet. You're not loud. You're not the.
It comes with
but it
age.
comes with the.
right. Because I remember, I think I introduced myself. I'm like, hey, like I don't really know her, but like I figured like, okay, your drag daughter. I want to say hi, and she was like, hi.
Yeah, no, she's
Like, she
very
didn't
she's
know.
very shy. She's very shy.
Yeah, I think like in the drag world, they talk a lot about like being weathered skin and everything, and it's true. Like you have to be like these bitches are cutthroat, and it comes with age, like or like at the years that you do your.
So you
drag.
develop thick skin. So
Yeah,
you feel nothing.
I have a real thick skin. Like this shit is leather. Like
But it comes from years of going through shit.
Yeah.
That's how these queens now, where they think they're the shit and they're like they're all that and they're new. They learned the hard way.
I always
they
laugh.
learned the hard way.
Yeah.
No,
And
you're
then,
not there yet,
too,
babe.
It's like now everyone just learns from Drag Race, and they like, and that's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with.
And
that.
people always tell me like, oh, you're not wearing nails, or like they'll tell me, if you're not wearing nails, you're not doing drag. And I'm all, bitch.
bitch.
I came from a time where fucking who gives a fuck about nails? we came from a time before Drag Race where none of this shit motherfucking mattered, bitch.
Even
like,
that, you see how
Right.
painted I am? I don't have time to throw on nails.
right? I was like, do you really think I have to change myself, bitch? Like,
Right.
we are running into every fucking venue, running in because we are painting for so long.
getting in trouble by my fucking boss.
These bitches are always late.
In my defense,
That is
physique
true.
takes forever.
Not every
That is
time.
true.
Not every time. Because there's times where I go, I'm like, I'm not taking the blame for this. I'm like, he was late. I was done. I was ready.
Wait, was that for your birthday though?
Forbidden comes running in. They just hand her the mic, and she's just
Y'all were all late, but like it was well worth the wait though.
You weren't
You
even there.
look
They
so.
started. Like she's on her way. We're gonna start.
They started my birthday show without me.
But that's forbidden.
That's when you were painted in pink, right?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I
But,
fucking lived
it's
for you that
weird
night.
because I
You
feel
got
like
good video of me.
That's how
I
Intro
did.
and Martin and Extra, everybody was like. You would show up at midnight. Like midnight is the time.
I'll never forget the time with Intro when he came like at midnight and he just rushed in. I saw him. I was like, Intro, and he goes, come. He ran through and he started performing. He just jumped in the circle. And he had literally just walked in. They played his music and he rushed in, pushed people through, jumped in the circle and started performing.
You know, like
Badass.
another the Poor says, I just show up all done up, dance,
do my thing,
and
get
paint
paid
them
them out.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and
drag isn't for the entire day. It's just for the
It's just a few hours.
It's
like
funny because
that's-
I'm still stuck on the fact that I always think drag shows start at midnight. It's always been like that where we're like midnight is a show.
Oh,
you
get
come at that
this.
time.
So our first scum show, we got there at like 7.
I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
we got there early.
We got there early. I was like, oh my God, we're going to miss it. It's going to be like, I want to be there. I want to get a good view. I want to see. We're
Girl,
like,
I
there
was-
it's empty. I was like, what?
I was barely covering up my eyebrows at 7.
Well, like the flyer said like 7-ish. So we're like,
9.
okay. Oh,
10 or 9? 10. I think it says 10.
it did? I don't know where we got like 7 from. We were there fucking early. And then like, even after that, like, okay, well, it starts a little later. So then one time, I think next we got there like at 10. We're like, okay, like it started. No.
Yeah, even 10 is early. Like
I know. So I was like, shit.
for scum, I think you're good between 11:30 and
But no, now.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
now?
like honestly, like Ray said and Rudy said last time, the last 2 scums at 9 o'clock, people were there at the bar just completely sitting down already.
What
like,
time? Yeah, what time
Yeah.
did I get there last time?
I think it was like 9:30.
At 9. That's when. Yeah, that's when people
Yo,
were
you
starting
guys
to
need
show
to
up.
like, I don't want to say rope it off, but god damn, like, I mean,
honestly, it's getting to the point at scum where I can't even be inside anymore because I'm sweating so much.
yeah,
The
I
weird
mean,
thing is like the scum experience. Like you want like that hole in the wall bar that was extremely packed.
Right.
and-
And that's what it is. Like you want the stage small. I mean, you want the stage bigger, but at the end of the day, you want as much people as you can to get
You
in
want
there
people to
and
see,
win.
yeah.
It's so punk rock. Like when people talk
Yeah.
about scum, they're like, "Fucking bitch, it was nuts. It was packed. It was."
And
like,
you know you could turn it out.
gross."
You know you could turn it out if you turn it out in a smaller circle. Like if you don't have the room, you
No,
fucking work what you have
seriously.
and just do it.
And it's weird because you go to places like really big and like beautiful clubs, and there's like nobody there, and bitches are performing for nobody.
And
see, that's why I like it when Queens they do like the one with the paint, how she laid out her tarp, because no one's gonna be like there on the tarp, so that already was like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is my
Claim my
area.
space,
That's
yeah.
why I always tell my girls, if they're in your way, fucking hit them. Like,
Seriously.
this is your show. This is your stage. I'm like, don't walk in the performances because you will get hit. Like, I'm
really.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
It's a disclaimer. Like, don't fucking.
yeah,
Don't do it.
Fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just bitter because like I have my spot that I like to sit at, and I would sit on the chair perfectly, and I had a perfect view of everything. And the next time I go, there are all these bitches just standing in front of me, right in front of the bathroom, and I didn't know what to do.
She's like,
your
I
name
can't
on that
see.
wood and just be like,
You know what?
Amanda.
That's my-
Amanda,
I'm a pee on
if
it.
someone is on that fucking chair this month, you let me know. I'm like, get the fuck off Amanda's chair right now.
Or if anything, your spot could be that broken light bulb underneath that broken light bulb. That is your area.
There it is. Yeah, it's marked. It's
Yeah,
marked.
it's
Yeah,
kinda
that's
far,
official.
But you're on top of everything.
On
you
top
can
of it,
see.
yeah, you
Yeah,
stand up
that's
top
true.
of it.
Oh, seriously.
But you know what's funny though? That's the wobbliest table ever. Like it's not
It
sturdy
is.
at all.
I know.
It's
I wonder
not-
how many bitches have stood up there though.
It's not meant to be stood on.
But see, when I performed at Cha Cha another night, they have at Chico's, or when I performed last Friday for my Fuck Trump party.
nice.
It's Scum is really. I'm really grateful for Scum. Like I'm saying, like Cha Cha and my Fuck Trump party, they're really good, but I have room to fucking perform. So then
Yeah.
that means I have to fucking flip and jump off some shit because it's like there's no excuse.
Right.
But like at Scum, like it's so packed and all that energy, like you just feed off
It's
of it.
cool
Like,
energy, but at the same time, it's like you want everyone to be able to see you. So if you have
Yes,
like 10
I
people
feel-
crowded around you and then you have like 30 people behind who can't see shit, then it's like, well, you gave a good show for those 10 people and the energy is great,
Yeah.
but
I
it's
just
like,
legit
fuck.
feel every time like I'm at a punk show. Like I feel
Yeah.
like I'm seeing this touring band and people are dying to just get to the front. Like
It's cool and it makes me want to push people over. So I guess in that sense, it's like a punk show.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, there are people
it's a lot of
pushing.
fun.
I mean,
there are people pushing.
Scum is totally.
It's
like,
literally butts
an
to nuts,
experience.
and we don't mind it.
Yeah.
Just don't pee on the stage.
No.
You can shit on the stage like how you pee.
Right?
I mean, anything goes. It's Scum.
Yeah, we don't judge. I mean, I'm judging you, but I mean, we don't judge.
Just don't tell Alex. Just don't tell Alex and you're fine.
I mean, you don't mind as long as you clean it up.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't see nothing. I'm like, okay.
Okay. He's like, just don't post that video online.
Yeah, Alex is the owner, the manager.
Owner,
of
manager.
Chico, and he's just so amazing.
shout out to Chico for.
Going there.
We,
I hate to say this, but
we have
we've
fake
been going
IDs.
there. Yeah. We were 21. Like
We
You
have
were
always,
21 for a long time.
At heart.
We
We're
have 21 at
always
heart.
been
21.
kidding. I've been 21 fucking for like a decade.
Since I was a
That's
sophomore.
why. That's why.
well, actually, more than a decade.
He's always said, he goes, you're Chico's royalty. He goes, Forbidden, like you're like a Chico's, like you've been performing at Chico's for a long time.
It
Like
was like my 19th birthday. And Forbidden performed.
I fucking shut the party down. Remember, we got in a fight.
Oh, shit.
Remember? No, oh no, bitch. Do you remember that night?
I mean,
Where you had to fucking pull.
vaguely.
Where you had to. Well, we of course we don't remember the night, but
Wait. I hate to be that bitch, but tell your story. But can I go pee?
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of everything, I can't hold it.
Do you know where the bathroom is?
To the left.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Sorry, tell your story though.
but like I was 21. And it was literally the first season of Drag Race, I believe. Like, so there wasn't really that much shows at Chico's that much. And they're like, fuck it, do you want to perform? And I was like, fuck it. And I am performing. And some fucking guy comes up behind me and fucking pulls my wig and pulls it off.
Oh shit!
Girl, that's
So
war.
that,
That's war.
I was a tea party queen at that time.
What?
Bitch, I turned around and we were boxing. Like, we were boom, boom. And his friends wanted to fuck me up. Like, they fucking turned on the lights. It was only like 1 o'clock. They had everybody come out and they were waiting outside. So Ray goes to my other friend and gets the car and they fucking have to escort me outside because they're waiting for me. And
Yeah, we were just reckless baby girls. Like, we were trash. But I mean,
me and Ray, like, I always tell people, Lady Forbidden is just not me. I've always had Ray by my side and I've always had Andrew. And if it wasn't for Ray, honestly, I would not be an entertainer. I wouldn't be performing because I was doing drag for a long time and he's like, girl, you just gotta do it. I know you're shy. I know you don't want to do it, but it's time. Like,
Yeah.
And he gave me that extra push.
That
And
push.
after that, he was always inspiring me. He was always, I have an idea for you. And I think that you should do it like this. Like, anytime I'm have like a brain block and I need help or I need like a vision, I call Ray.
you.
I do,
I'm
say,
like-
I
yeah,
call
second
Ray
opinion.
because it's like it's my sister and she knows Forbidden better than I do. Like, you know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
I would be like, bitch, I made you this mix. I had a vision last night.
she goes, it just came to me and I've been on it since last night.
Like,
Like,
Forbidden has performed so many of the mixes that I have made for her.
I
nice.
cherish every single one of my
And
mixes.
I
Like,
didn't even know how to make mixes. Like, I was just doing shit, like, you know, and it's just
Copy,
funny.
paste, edit, like, and it was-
weird shit. Like, and it's just weird to see that now, like, everything that we're doing is just like all.
That's
in
what it's
place.
coming, yeah.
and
weird.
like
It's
back like when we first started doing tea party, like when we first started going out, Ray would always say, I want to have my own night at Chico's. Like,
Yeah.
I want to have a gay
Really?
alternative punk night at Chico's. And this was when we were like 20, 21, like, and you know, just a few years later,
yeah,
just like maybe
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3,
a little bit.
just a little bit. And look at us now. We're going 2 years
mean,
strong. And
yeah.
honestly, Ray, like,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank
I
you.
thank
Yeah,
you
it's
so
been like
much.
hell of a
Scum
ride.
is Scum. People come to see you all the time. Like, you're a huge part of what Scum is. Like, you know, you
I
are.
love the platform that Scum has given us. I love every single supporter, every single person who comes out to Scum. Something always like I feel bad because I don't get to sit there with people and just talk and party because I want to go and see everybody. I want to go say hi to everybody. If I don't see somebody I know, I want to introduce myself to them.
Yeah.
If I see a cute boy, I'm really gonna introduce myself to them.
And you know what? Dude? Like, shout out to Rudy fucking Blue because I
That
love
that
him
is
so much. Like, has made so many things possible. Like he's an amazing.
So
person
many
to work
dreams.
with.
Like
Rudy is very well established in like the queer community, and like I couldn't have asked for a better person to work with sCUM because like he's so amazing and like he does
He's the biggest
so
heart.
much for the community, and it's like
The
SCUM
Latinos Who Lunch podcast that he was on, that was a really good episode.
was it not so
Yeah.
good? Oh my god,
That was really good.
they're fucking Rudy. I'm so scared of Rudy though. I am so scared of Rudy. It's like an intro scare. Like I'm like Rudy's gonna yell at me.
Yeah, he just gives you that death stare. Like, oh.
But like Rudy has made so many of my queer little dreams like come true. Like being in high school, listening to like Gravy Train. Like that's why this is what I always trip out on. We got to meet Funks, and we got to meet Hunks.
Like, yeah, we
Hunks,
Brontez and Seth Bogart was like
That-
Junks and Hunks.
Junks and Hunks. And then in October, at DragCon, when fucking JD Samson was this fucking close to me. Remember when he fucking came to the booth when we were setting up?
Yeah,
Like we all just looked at each other, just like.
Bitch, like, do you know how many
like-
date nights I've had in my room dancing to La Tigre?
Yeah.
Exactly what you're saying. Like, remember in high school when we had the actual CD players?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Gravy Train, and you're just like,
We play La Tigre and Gravy Train at SCUM all the time.
every month we fucking play it, and then to have fucking JD fucking coming in October, like never in a million years.
I always remember
never.
thinking,
And I
like,
thank
it must
Rudy
be so
for that.
fun to
Like,
be there, like,
that's-
just so fun to be with them and party with them, and now we do. You know,
and now,
I know,
and now I
like-
gotta say thank you so much for being here. You know what I mean? Like,
people like
Oh,
Alice,
Alice-
Martin Crudo, Allison Wolf, it's
yes,
like all.
yes.
It's insane. It's almost unreal.
it's like
And it's so-
a resume
it's-
that's unbelievable. Like
It's
when
so
you say
quick
who we've
also in
had.
a year too.
Yeah.
Like in just the
Like-
span
But I
of
think
a
it's
year.
also because it's that place that I think everybody wanted it right now with everything going on.
needed. It's
Yeah,
absolutely
everybody
needed.
needed that
Exactly.
spot to come and just feel like family and be. That's what I was telling them. I was like, it's just so welcoming. That's why we're getting so packed because we're just so welcoming to everybody.
Like SCUM is for
that
everyone
it's
at the end
just
of the day.
it's awesome. Like it's cool to
Except for
get-
Trump. Trump, you can't come to SCUM.
I mean, you
You
can
can't sit with
come,
us.
but you won't leave.
We'll beat
You won't leave alive.
I'll beat that pitch with a hit.
Oh shit!
like wow.
Yeah, I know, but
Good times.
good
I
time.
know, yeah. I mean, congratulations too on having. I
Fuck,
mean,
I
for 2 years
know.
it's been.
It's weird. Sometimes I don't even know what to think.
It's like a dream, and like it's
You
like,
started something bigger than
Real
yourself.
life,
Yeah.
like as like
are we really doing this
Yeah.
month? Like, are these people really here? Like,
I can only speak for myself. Like as outgoing as I may like seem to some people, like I'm an introverted person. Like like all my creative ideas before SCUM, I've always kept to myself, or I've given away to other people. Like because I have so many ideas, and I just really want for them to come to life. You know, and Rudy gave me the opportunity to DJ for the first time before we did SCUM, and then we started doing SCUM, and I'm just like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
anything is possible for anybody. Like
That's what's
just
so awesome
run
for
with
you.
your
'Cause
shit.
that's so awesome for you because I was
For
trying.
you too,
I was
bitch.
no, but I was saying the other day. Like Ray has always just leaked out different fucking talents. Like Ray can do it all. He does music.
Yeah.
He'll fucking
Stop, I'm
he'll
shy.
photograph. He'll photograph. He'll create outfits for you. Like not maybe. Well, he'll do them. Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
do them.
like-
yeah,
but
she will start them.
I will give the idea.
Yeah, finish it.
He would have these concepts for outfits, these concepts for mixes, like all these different things, and it's on his mind, and he's always bled them, and now he's just fucking floodgate open.
Yeah,
It's
it's like-
all coming true for
It's
him.
weird. It's just so funny, like what somebody or one little thing can do for anybody. It just goes such a long way.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Ray has been such a positive influence in my drag.
You're not gonna cry. I never cry.
By the way, we need new outfits and new mixes. I'm just kidding. We need ideas. We need ideas.
I'm up every night and I have like 2 pieces.
We
and
need
I just
ideas.
have nothing else.
Nothing coming out.
Yeah, like when they come to me though, they come. Like it's usually
Yeah, when
that's
it
how
comes,
works.
like she needs to stay there like for
Yeah.
like 3 days
all
and
night.
just
I'm
continue
just like,
making
girl,
it.
I'm making
Yeah.
a mix. I'm making a mix, and like like.
And then she sends you the mix, and you're like, "Fuck, girl, you were on a bomb one." Like, I was like, "This mix is everything."
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want it.
That whole mix, bitch. My last,
I know, I love it.
I love that mix. That mix is.
Taco clocked you. He's like, oh, she did it twice. I was like,
Taco, who the fuck are you?
hey, we're all fans.
Forbidden has 5 rotating numbers.
I'm like, I have a whole 7 numbers in my list of songs to perform. But you know what?
They're yours.
Yeah,
They're mine.
they are,
They're yours.
honestly.
I dared the bitch to try to do it better than me.
No, yeah. Like, even at the
But-
Sauce Tea Party.
I mean,
like,
she probably
I watched
can.
the
Yeah.
videos that's like
Again, you just got-
uploaded. Amazing. Like the way you perform, it's just like captivating. You demand attention without even trying. Like,
Yeah.
Both you guys.
it.
I love you guys are both definitely within the same family, but have your own distinct styles, which is really cool to observe and watch.
Something we were always told: physique will always be the beautiful one. She's always gonna be the
Aw.
one who's.
But you're beautiful too.
No, I no, she's the face. She's
of
the
crew.
look.
Like,
She's
yeah, like-
all of our faces are some sort of physique's face.
There are many girls who still or who try to do physique.
Tried it.
You know what?
Bitch, I'll post my picture on Snap and they'll be screenshotting shit.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, all the girls are painted like physique, but it's good. Like,
I mean,
Sorry, I was one of
And
them. I
that's-
tried my best.
No, but that's why I do it. Like I've never been one to be. I never want to be out in front of everybody, and I don't want to be a star. I've never wanted to be a star and be known. But I want my shit appreciated. Like I do it because I like to do it. So when people try to copy me, or whatever, like I'm flattered. I'm like, okay, good, try it.
It's like a tip. It's like a tip of the hat.
Yeah, it is, 'cause that's why I do it. I like to just be looked at and just be out there to be known, but not like that. I don't want to be a star and everything, but
But that's what they've always said.
Appreciate
Like
what I do.
she's beautiful. She's the one that you just can't stop looking at. But you're the entertainer. Like you're the one who they're gonna throw in the middle of the fucking stage because that's what you do. Like
especially like
Yeah.
I saw those live videos you just performed at Exposure. You were killing it. Like,
oh, you saw them,
bitch, I saw them on Star's Insta, and then like I don't know, they're just fucking
girl. She was. I don't know what fucking possessed her. She got on top of that table and she was. She flew off of it.
fabulous. Sorry, I was drifting away from the beats,
You're
Mike.
slowly getting away.
But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun that night. I was like, she is here and she is here to perform. Like,
I just
I
trip
got
out how
this
you do
shit.
it. I don't know how you just fucking click and jump into it.
It's like you just walk
Really?
through those doors and you're just like,
Yeah,
you know,
forbidden clicks
This is what the
and-
kids
Like,
want to see.
I feel like for you have that personality. Like you come in, hey, I'm your hostess with the most ass. Like,
Yes.
like you have that. Like you, I don't want to say like you're loud, but you are loud,
I'm
and
loud.
you kind of demand that attention. Whereas when I see Physique perform, I see a lot of intensity in the face more. Where I love watching Physique's face as she
Oh, yeah.
perform. Like that's like I like watching like.
I like to ride Physique's face.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That's why I do it. I'm like, I'm giving you a look. I'm giving you polished, well, to a certain point. But that's what I'm giving you, and that's what I want to give. Like,
Well, girl, you give it though.
I know.
Yeah, I remember the first time Physique did drag, and even if it wasn't like all what she is now, like everybody died.
But remember back then, we were talking about that. Back then, it was like people wanted us to do their makeup,
Yes.
and we look at pictures and we're like,
Why?
I would do that. But they would be like,
why?
I want Physique size, or I want Physique to do my makeup, this and that. And I look back at pictures, I'm like, that's what I would
A
do.
little clear mascara.
No, it was never clear, but it was. I had real brows. Like I used to use my real brows.
The evolution of makeup. I remember like when Frankie, she goes, I've always watched your videos. She goes, and it's amazing to see, like, you know, you have videos from a long time. She goes, and it's funny to see how your makeup has just, you know, it's there. She goes, and then all of a sudden now it's fucking there, bitch. Like,
Yeah, like
like nose contour to
Everything
your
is just-
forehead.
my eyes are like this big. Like,
One thing we've always wanted to
It's
do
like
is
your level of drag measured in your eyebrows. Your level 1 right here.
That's
then
why,
level
like,
2.
I tell bitches, I'm like, you do your brows, it feels like you're going vertical, but you are. Just go vertical.
Just
and
keep
it's-
going.
that's why my level's to the roof. I don't wear brows.
But it's funny because I think we've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to be that fucking bald bitch and bring my shit back.
Yeah.
But I
Like,
would not
divide.
shave my hair. Like with Intro and all them, you know, Intro, Martin, they were bald.
God.
So they would paint to back here.
Yeah,
and I've
my-
always
yeah.
wanted to do that, but
My
I'm like,
drag mother, she
Yeah,
used to
shave her
fucking
head.
put like makeup behind her head, and she would
like,
blend
balls to the
blend
back
all the way to the back of her head. Like,
have you guys ever looked them up after we talked about it? Like Miss Martin or like...
well, they
I
see
feel
them.
yeah.
They see them on
Yeah.
Noche.
Okay, so,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can picture them, right?
Yeah.
we can go over photos.
I take notes on the little side notes
Yeah,
yeah, I look
yeah.
up later.
Like some of these bitches you can't even find online anymore. So like it's just that's why I think it's important to like take pictures and document your history.
That's why I don't take a lot of pictures, and that's the one thing I do regret is like I don't record a lot. I don't take
But
a lot
at the
of
same time,
pictures.
you're living in that
yeah, but I'm
moment.
living in the moment, and honestly, the
Exactly.
moment will always be in my head. Like
I
So that's why at SCUM shows I record a little bit of everybody's performance, but then at one point I just got to put it down and just enjoy and like
totally.
live. I mean, but then there are certain performances like God, I gotta capture this and save this, like yours the other night in that pink.
Yes,
Like,
Yes, for my birthday. Remember we were sitting next to each other? We were just like,
I was living.
I'm so glad you got that video because I didn't take pictures, and I'm the same way. I'm always like, oh, I'll just do it again, or next time I'll take a picture. Next time this, next time that.
Yeah.
But there's those nights where you fucking, you were painted, you perform good, and you're like, I didn't capture it. I didn't give my phone to anybody.
yeah.
Like,
And then too, like I
missed that
really
shit.
appreciate like people like Andrew, Chino, and
yes. Amina.
document
guardian angels.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
your photographers.
They
Literally guardian
document
angels.
I found myself in somebody's picture. I was like, oh.
And anyone
there
who comes
I
out
am.
to SCUM and takes pictures, we love them. Just
Yeah.
make sure to share
Take the
them.
pictures. Like, I'll ask
Yeah.
like, you think I got done up like this just to look pretty for you? No, take a
No,
fucking picture.
Take all the pictures.
Yeah, and
Whereas
we-
most people are like, no pictures. It's like, no, bitch, take all the pictures, please.
And tag us as much as you can. Tag us.
Our
Tag
tag
us.
SCUM,
Yeah.
hashtag
Something.
SCUM, like
'Cause
just so
sometimes
we
we
can
have
find
no-
them.
Like one of the main reasons why I started the Instagram page Noche de Jotear was because like I felt like a lot of this history was going unnoticed, and it was just getting erased with the years, like you know. And a lot of the pictures like I do not own the rights to, but I have worked very hard to find them and share them, and like just let other people know that there are like things like this happening, and you know, if you're a weird queen, there are weird queens who have lived before you and have been very respected, and like you know, it's just it's a possibility for everyone, and just like
Yeah.
It's just the thing too, like it's just we're living in the moment, so we're just doing it. We're having fun with it. We're just doing it that we really forget. Like until later on, years later, we look back, and we're like, oh yeah.
So
I'm
what
so
would
glad
you,
someone
how
got
would
it.
you feel if somebody like a production crew wanted to like come in and like film a little bit of like a SCUM event?
Well,
we
we
have-
have our own little production crew. It's Sarah Jane and Brian and Deidre.
Yes.
They're amazing. They do amazing documentation. They film a lot of stuff that we do. They're kind of working on their own little
project.
concoction. But
Yeah.
It's amazing what they've already done. And like Brian sent me one of the best fucking birthday presents. He recorded my 1 year performance at the Smell.
Oh, shit.
And I've been trying to upload it to YouTube, but my phone is not letting me upload it to YouTube. But that is one of the fucking best videos I have
And the really like
ever-
amazing part of it is that it's raw. Like we're not going in like, oh, you guys are gonna walk in right now, we're gonna record, or you guys are barely coming in, we're gonna start recording. No, we just come in and they capture it. It's raw. Everything
Yeah.
is moments that they legit have captured.
Yeah.
It's nothing's ever like staged or whatever. It's
Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean,
raw.
that's how it should be. That's
Yeah.
like documentary versus
Exactly.
like a stage
Yeah.
sort of like.
And that's what it is. All those
yeah,
moments people
totally.
get, like the videos I posted your videos. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
sent me because I had no other good ones, and you sent me that one. I'm like, oh my god. So that shit is just raw stuff that someone else got. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But, like, as far as mainstream media goes, me and Rudy have talked about it. I don't think that we care so much for mainstream media because this scene is so underground, and we have gone so underrepresented for so long that we don't need, you know, somebody with a name to come and try to bring us out because.
Right.
You know, there are so many people who make it and don't even need none of that. And I'm not saying that, oh, that's who we are, but like,
So it's like you
Yeah,
kind of ride
yeah.
that line between wanting to reach out to people but not becoming mainstream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we do everything that we do is for us, like for everyone,
Right,
for
right.
the family of anybody that wants to fucking feel.
for all the
I
rejects.
guess you
Yeah,
would say
exactly.
it's a little more intimate then.
Yeah, and that's what it is,
Yeah.
and you want to keep it that way. We do everything we do for that.
I mean,
you know?
Scum
You
has
want to
been
keep
around
it
for
special,
almost
but
2
you want to
years.
you want to make it inclusive, but you want to keep it special
Yeah.
too, to
'Cause
where
that's what it is. No matter what, that's bottom line. That's what it is. It's just accepting yourself and
'cause
come in and just be with
not
people who
about
love you.
Notoriety or anything like that, status. It's just about
not.
providing and giving the people who come to SCUM a fucking show and a place to be at. Like,
right.
I always say it's for people who've always wanted to go somewhere and they felt rejected and were rejected. You will never get rejected at SCUM. You are always welcome, and you will always have a home, and we will always
As long as
welcome you with open arms and open asses.
The only thing we
Yes.
will reject you is if you fucking try to request a top 40 while we're doing
Yes, she does not fucking play Britney. She does not play any motherfucking Beyonce.
Some of Bernie's stuff is good.
I would
Bitch,
play
I love
Toxic.
Britney.
I mean, Toxic is the only motherfucking song, but
Yeah.
You know,
That's
breathe
good.
on me. Breathe on me is slow, but it is sex. That song.
Maybe
is
a little bit of Kimmy Moore. With, you know, little
I'm a
Kim Britney
slave for
Spears.
you.
I've always wanted to do You Drive Me Crazy, like shaving my head and shit like that.
But you don't
See,
want Britney.
I think that would be cool. I kind of have my own ideas, and you're like, if I were a queen, like, what would I do?
Let me shave
like,
you.
had you hit me, baby, one more time?
I just can't see.
I'll bring you umbrellas.
I will shave you.
See, that would be fucking sick. But like, I don't don't think there's anything wrong with top 40, but I think it's how you do it. I think it would be really cool and kind of eerie.
Just come with an open heart and open
I just
mind.
think that for the people who come to sCUM, like I've had multiple occasions where I've gone to like clubs or bars and I've tried to request a song and I just get laughed at or ignored, you know. And, like that's why I get so much joy playing all those songs all night long. I'm just
because that's what it is. You'll be there, like, fucked up, whatever, and randomly you'll hear a song and you're like, high school. You're like, yeah, like and that's what it is.
I always,
Ray
I always come in and I'm always like, you were DJing right now, huh?
Ray will pull those songs deep, and you're just like, and you look and be like, it's Ray DJing.
Or like, are you fucking go and you peek in the DJ booth and you're like, I fucking knew it was you.
Yeah.
No, but like everybody who's DJ at sCUM always brings the best.
They bring their A game every fucking time.
Like, fuck, I forgot about this song, you know? Like,
yeah.
And when you have people who come and they go to a lot of different events and are a lot of different clubs and they're always like, I look forward to sCUM. The music at fucking sCUM is like nothing else. And like, you sit there and you think about it, you're like, it really is like nothing else. Like, it's...
I always dance.
You end up dancing the whole fucking night.
Yeah.
Like even outside in the parking lot, when I'm outside, like when I'm on in the patio, I'm still fucking dancing. Like I'm still like this. I'm like, I have to go dance to this, and I'm like jump on the fucking go-go box with Taco, and I'm like,
I love the little ska moments. I get to start little skating. Yeah.
Or Ratt carrying you out at the end of the night.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, it wouldn't be sCUM if you didn't.
All right, that was like one of my first ones, and I will not get that drunk ever again.
You're not the only one.
That was your third one.
You're not the only one. Trust me.
Even I've been carried out. And
or she doesn't even remember leaving.
I was roofied, but I'm not mad about it.
She roofies herself.
I thought I was roofied. Like I had never gotten that drunk before. I was like, I don't remember leaving.
Chico's is very heavy-handed.
I know.
Thank you to our bartenders, Rodrigo and Tony Vicious.
Drinks.
You guys are everything. We love you, daddies.
Tony will take care of me every single time.
Rodrigo could take care of me anytime.
But true talk, I think I got roofied twice. I swear.
You're the one who took the roofie.
Yeah, you brought your own bottle.
I knew about it.
It was like, I'm not mad about it. I'm like, I had a good time.
I know. Well, like when for my birthday, like I mean, like I haven't drank in like this year would have been 3 years. I would have been sober, but for my birthday, I decided to get fucked up.
Right.
And oh my gosh, she was fucking.
Girl.
But I was proud of myself. I kept myself together because these two know firsthand how
we're like
for look got forbidden.
Watching, keeping it close.
Yes, it's like stepping on eggshells when I drink. But she was very good. I would say. I think.
I mean, from what I remember.
Sure.
Yeah, we had a good time.
I got fucked up myself because Intro showed up and I just
when Mother showed up and she looked at me and she goes, "Let's take a shot." I was like, I
think I got a picture with her. I don't even remember. I was going through. I was like, oh shit, I probably made an ass of myself.
Intro had been retired for years.
The last time she dressed up before that, she was already retired, and it was my 24th birthday. It would have been 3 years ago, and it's been 3 years since she dressed up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she kept on saying, I'll go," and like. When she says that, it's like a hit or a miss. She's gonna come or not. And Ray fucking pulls her to the front, and I was like, she fucking came. Like my mother came in and I was like, she does love me.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh my god. It's like 30 fucking years.
But she's never said the words.
She has never said that.
It was a great surprise for all of us. Even like the people who have seen pictures of her, you know.
I just wish she was bald. Like, you know, like.
Fuck, I was hoping, but.
She's not going to shave that hair.
She's cute now. She's a man.
She's real cute and put together. She's not crazy and
angry.
Scary.
Vicious.
I wish she was watching.
Like, angry. I remember, like, I told her, like, if you come, like, you can't talk on the mic how you used to. Like,
that's many
how
years
she used
ago.
to talk on the mic.
Oh, she was evil.
Don't say exactly.
I'm not gonna.
Oh no.
Yeah, she would say words that you should not say.
Do you have like a censor?
Nah, this shit's uncensored.
But even though she was so blunt and she would straight up be like, "Get the fuck out of my way!"
Like, you were the ugliest fucking bitch I've ever seen.
Why are you standing in the front? Get the fuck out!
No.
Because she was about to go on, you know, and people were caught in the circle.
I mean,
she was blunt and shit. It was a different time.
But you know, her drag was very like divine inspired kind of era, and it was just like filth and disgusting and rude and gross and in your face, like
in your face.
yeah, like
a lot of that at the time was the root of like people trying to be pretty only and whatever. So when these queens would come out, they weren't like, people loved it, but there was those people that were like, oh, she's a clown, this and that makeup, blah blah. We always lived for it. We're always been like, yes.
I mean, she did look like a clown.
She did. Andrew told her, oh my god, I miss like this clown look.
Like she kind of
I told her
Pennywise.
I love it.
I
already.
love that though.
Spalding.
when she came out, when she
That's my fucking mother, bitch.
God.
bald and gross.
That's my mom, bitch. What's good?
But that time when I said it, and I told her, I was like, girl, I missed the clown down, this and that. She got really offended. She goes, that bitch told me clown, blah, blah, blah. But I meant it with so much love. I'm like, no.
exactly. Like it was just
I
something you'll
rooted
never
for you.
see again.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when I do see it, I appreciate it to the fullest.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, you look amazing. Like
Lately, like when I've been wearing my white face and like no brows and my makeup, so like the other day when I got ready, I was telling Andrew, I was like, the more and more I do these no brows and white face look, I fucking look and feel like intro.
we're
Like,
waiting to the day you shave your head.
We talked about it last time too. We said like
Do it.
then it was like it didn't matter if your fucking face matched your body. You were always pale because your features will stand out
I know.
so much more. And that's
Andrew
what we
goes-
learned.
You should shave
Andrew
your
goes,
head.
why do you not blend your makeup from your white to your brown? I was like, what do you need to blend it for?
But I told her, I was like, I get it. Your fucking white face, your tan down here, but make it fade away into the tan. He literally will stop and it's like a mask. And I'm like, you always forget behind
It's
your
like
ears.
a party clown.
I mean, like my drag mother told me, like if it's not gonna get shown, you don't gotta fucking cut. What the?
But a lot of it shows.
My wig's right here. Don't show.
Up down here where you just kind of stop it.
Oh yeah, I don't care about
You just
that.
gotta shave your head.
Necklaces.
I don't care, bitch.
But you
shave
don't
your
put them
head,
on.
though?
all the time. You don't do it all the time no more. And that's why I'm like, girl,
I
you're not
lost a
hiding
lot of my
it.
jewelry. I need to go to downtown,
You're
sis.
destructive.
Well, fuck.
That's
Fuck
forbidden.
it.
Don't
Fuck
ever
it.
buy her jewelry.
Forbidden has.
That's why I
always
buy
been-
my own jewelry because I end up just fucking it up. I
The
get
other day, what, didn't it fly off at Chico's? And you're like, if anybody sees my ring, I want it back. If not, you're fucking welcome.
yes.
Because it literally, you performed it, it just flew off.
It was my nice big old fucking ring that was AB crystals. If you guys know what AB crystals are, it sparkles.
Sparkles a lot.
It sparkles a lot. And it went missing.
But you're like, I want it back. If not, you're fucking welcome.
The truth. You know,
Like when they stole my tit, when they stole my tit at sCUM.
So how does somebody steal your tit?
Forbidden borrowed my
that
tits.
titty was gone for like 2 months.
G-Funk
Yeah.
had it.
Oh,
Forbidden borrowed my
yeah,
tits
yeah,
for a number, and while he's performing, I'm watching him. I'm like, his tit's coming out. His tit's coming out. He yanks it out, and I'm like, no. He just tossed it into the crowd, and it hit.
No.
It hit somebody. And
It
everybody
was the
like,
show at the fucking Smile. How
You know
fucking
what?
punk rock was
You
that,
know what?
bitch?
In that moment, that's what every number is like. In that moment, you just do what you gotta do. It's
Yeah.
you could fuck something like the spray can.
Yeah.
So you're
when you're
looking at
spraying in the
like,
air, I'm like, put it in your face. Fuck it, just put it in your face. In that moment, anything fucking goes. So he tossed that fucking tit. It went missing. And I told him, I'm like, I lost my tit. He's like, it'll come back. Someone will turn it in. 2 months later, I got that
2
tit
months later, back.
I was like,
It
bitch.
came back.
I was like, bitch, I gave them to you. I'll just give you another
I
pair.
was so mad. I'm like, that was a good pair.
I fucking painted those.
Hey, I remember those nights.
Yes.
I was there. You guys were painting those titties
Oh,
by hand.
man.
Yeah, that's how I'm like,
That's
my
amazing.
tit.
They used to be like goblin green or something.
Yeah, they went from goblin green to like devil red. They were blue,
Yeah.
and then they skin tone.
Beautiful
Latina brown.
Yeah, there you go.
Shout out to Palo, Patricia Wang from our tits are hand sculpted, like hand, like she fucking makes
Patricia
them from
Wang.
scratch.
Sounds so fun, just sitting around all day making titties.
Yeah.
Titties, yeah.
Yeah.
She sculpted
Sounds like
like
the good
she
job of the world.
She's just molding titties.
she
and
hand sculpted them like
Legit from like clay and whatever the process is, baking them and doing this and that. She designed all that shit and she does all that shit by hand, and it's legit.
it's amazing.
Like
they
she's
balanced
rowdy.
everything. I was like, yeah. Like, I don't like to glue them on me, but when they're glued on me and I have the body on and she's fucking woman, I'm just there and I'm just like,
Even all your demon looks and like all
Yeah,
that
all
stuff
my
was
demon-
from her.
Yeah. Mhm.
Everything hand sculpted, hand carved. Everything, the prosthetics was all by her.
I love those demon looks.
those are my
I was
favorite.
gonna wear that shirt today, the blue one.
I was gonna tell you, you haven't taken any pictures of my shirt, and
I haven't actually worn it.
yeah. So can you fucking take
I
a picture
wore
and
it
send
once.
it to me already?
You've seen his shirts, right?
Yeah.
I wore it
I
last
want
time.
one.
That you know what? Sitting in our closet, we should have brought some.
I know. I thought about. You know what's funny is I told myself I'm gonna take them some shirts, But
they're hanging in my closet. There's a bag and like
there's only like 3 left.
Yeah, we'll trade. We made Rat Talk shirts.
Yeah,
Go.
we'll trade you
There
shirts.
you
There it is. I got it.
But that look on that shirt is she designed that look.
Yeah.
That whole demon. It was blue.
Shout out to Official Specimens for making those shirts. But yeah,
Just shout outs for
shout out.
I know it's
Dave.
fucking never-ending shout-outs.
it's a team effort.
This is like Art LeBeau.
You guys heard that one? You're like, fuck it, we're gonna shout out everybody.
It's a team effort.
it really is.
I really love that
village.
Sasha shirt.
I know.
Why, thank you.
Dry-Con?
Yes, I
That's
did.
awesome.
I haven't washed it yet.
Fuck that punk rock.
Don't tell nobody. I can see your boob sweat.
I'm like, I haven't watched.
I'm just kidding.
I have boob sweat. I've straight up walked into Matt's work with boob sweat. I picked him up before the AC in my car wasn't working.
I know. She walked in. I was like, "Baby, you got boob sweat."
I boob sweat at work. Me and Matt work together. I always have boob sweat. I
It
swear.
happens. It happens. I got booty too all the
I
time.
know it was funny.
God,
I sweat everywhere.
The bat wings, girl.
Fuck this heat.
All right, it's towards the end of the episode already. It's been an hour and a half.
Already?
Oh,
Oh my
shit.
God.
That flew by.
I'm probably tired of hearing us just.
It's been
talk.
fucking.
I know. I
one
think
of
the live
longest
feed's like cut
episodes.
out already.
We didn't even get to the story how me and Ray were enemies. Like the.
Do we? I don't. Do you want to tell?
No,
me?
it's okay.
No.
we're not.
Another time.
No.
Another time.
That's
Once
another.
upon a time we hated each other. Bye.
That's it.
That was the story.
Once
I
upon
mean,
a time.
it's still not even done too, because I still have some things that I wanted
let's
to
go,
mention
let's
and
go.
everything. Like,
Okay.
We got shout outs to
yeah,
do.
we
Yeah.
got shout outs to
Yeah.
do and everything, but there's also open conversation. I even made a soundbite for it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
wow! I do have something to say. Imagine.
I've been trying to get it out my
No,
chest for a while.
it's not even really shit. Like it's. I mean,
Anything.
we
It's more
just
like
say
when
that.
we're shooting the shit or whenever. When we get
Or-
to that point where
Or
we're
I just have to take a shit. I'm like, all right, we got to get to the end of this. It's all just
shit
shit.
talk.
But actually, no, I actually just wanted to say, because we were talking about this not too recently, and it made me think about you, but Tu Wong Fu just turned 22 years old
I
today.
saw that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, September 8th.
Yeah.
was,
we
it
all
hit
grew
theaters.
up on that movie.
that was the first. Oh, like, well, I seen Divine, but I mean, after that, I knew what a
I'm
drag
surprised
queen
you
was.
haven't seen that movie.
I've
still
only
haven't seen
seen
Baby girl.
I've
Yeah.
seen
Girl.
the end like 3 times, but I haven't
Honey.
caught it. Where do I watch it?
I'm gonna lend Matt the DVD.
Netflix?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
I don't have Netflix.
I'll put it on.
You see me
I'll put
looking
it
at
on
you?
your store.
Do you see me looking at you? I'm just like-
collection. all
I've
the
seen the
best
end of
queer
it so many
movies. I
times,
got
but I
you.
haven't. Okay.
I have it in the car.
I have a list.
Oh, please.
I have to show you like, what the queer babies watch.
I know. I
Educate
saw
me,
that when they
please.
shared that. Like, it was 22 years ago, and I thought about it. I was like, I was
Yeah.
I was 5 years old, fucking with the
I saw that as
VHS,
a
putting that.
baby.
Yeah.
They hit that movie for me. I watched it every day, multiple times.
Really?
And after that, I was very sassy. I was already sassy, but my
Chi-Chi Rodriguez.
I was very Chi-Chi Rodriguez. My grandma, she hit the movie for me, and like after that, I couldn't watch it anymore. But I knew what a drag queen was. I remember seeing Rachel Tension as when RuPaul comes down. I remember as a little boy, like honestly being like, I want to be.
I mean,
her.
that's
I
like
want
one
to
of the
be
fir-
her.
That's one of the first major films featuring drag queens.
Definitely,
Like,
When she comes down and the way they look at her and the way they're just like, I feel like that's me walking into Chico's for sCUM. No, but like I was always like, I want to be her. Like I want that's.
And who would have thought? Like years later, here we have RuPaul's
Yeah.
Drag Race.
Yeah.
Like RuPaul really is like the epitome of drag.
And it's like in that time, like how like to think about how much shit those actors had got for it to
Yeah.
doing that, but being like cool enough and
John
being like down for it, like
Leguizamo,
yeah, I'll do
Wesley
it.
Snipes,
And Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, Patrick
Yeah.
Swayze,
Doing
Wesley
it.
Snipes,
But you know they got
and
shit
John
for it, but
Leguizamo.
they were just like,
Patrick
Dude,
fuck
yeah.
it, yeah,
Did
fuck
the
it.
That made? Are you kidding me? That made their careers. Like that was.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Well,
It
I mean,
shows
Patrick Swayze already
versatility,
had
like
a
Yeah.
it shows what you can do.
That
like.
definitely gave Wesley
Noxzema
Snipes a career.
Jackson.
How about Wesley said when she's on their bed and she goes, she kicks her heels
No,
out.
bitch, I do that to this day, honey. I get home from work and I'm just like, I kick my feet and my little kitten heels. I'm feeling good.
She's like, ask that little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying? Little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying? And she goes, she probably just found out Menudo broke up.
It's funny. I've seen that movie like a handful of times. Being with Danny, I've seen it like 25 times
yeah.
more.
It's like
That's my favorite movie. Like, I could watch that movie all the fucking time. Like,
It's a go-to.
It could buy alcohol. Like it's
Yeah.
been able to buy alcohol.
Yeah.
That's all that movie.
yeah.
yeah, it really can.
I mean, Tu Wong Fu, Paris is Burning. Those are just like two of the major films that everybody watches as like a young queer.
Priscilla,
Queen
Queen of the Desert.
Very underrepresented.
Yes.
Amazing movie.
Speaking of movies and weird, what the fuck was up with that video you posted? That was amazing. With a horrible gore. Yeah, that horrible. Like, why?
I tried showing Forbidden, and I'm like, look, because I was like watching. I'm like, and he's like, what are you watching? He's like, I don't even want to know. And I'm like, it's so great. And I tried showing him. He was like, stop that shit. Stop.
It's so horrible.
I can't.
Well, it's so
He
horrible.
loves-
It's fucking great. Like,
But Zeke likes to watch.
great.
Like, I can watch that, but the ones he was showing me was really gory. But he also likes to watch that Dr. Pimple Popper shit.
I'm really
I
weird.
watched that shit
yeah.
too.
I
Yeah,
can,
watched
like,
it. Yeah, I watched
not.
that shit
It grosses me out,
Yeah.
but I can't
Yeah.
stop watching.
I can't watch it.
I'm
he
really
knows.
weird. I
He
will watch
knows not to
that.
show that shit to me.
I could watch
yeah.
the most gory shit.
Yeah, like-
I gotta show it to you because, what it was just like a short clip of like really shitty B movies.
Yeah.
and the horrible graphics of like that were supposed to be really like it's someone peeling the face off of another person. and,
Someone's
like,
face getting slit on one of those ham slices.
yeah, on the ham
Ugh,
slices.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like shearing like thin pieces off. Like
yeah, it's like, but it's like
bad.
so bad.
After it was notorious, every time I give him the fucking the remote to watch TV, I'm like, what are we watching? He's like, I don't know. It was on the fucking movie list. And I was like,
It's-
some fucking C/B rated
Yeah,
movie.
But it's
like
gory.
shitty,
It's
yeah.
gory though, but
I'm
it's
the one to
it
be
is
like-
so
But it's like
cheesy.
I'm
it's
legit.
like in Mandarin or something like with subtitles.
yeah, it's not all the worst. But I'm always like legit serial killer and chill. Like I'm just like, let's just watch this shit.
Yeah,
Always.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Leatherface. He has a
Dude,
special
the
place
new,
in my
the
heart.
new movie looks really.
That
fucking
new
good.
movie looks. Did you guys watch? Did you guys watch it?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Oh, you
scared.
don't- I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, no, I thought you meant like you were scared of clowns or
No,
something.
no,
I was
I'm gonna
like,
watch it. I'm gonna
I'm
watch
like, you hang out with us.
Scared.
That's
I'm
dumb.
taking you. We're gonna go. We're gonna
2
watch
nights
it.
after, I legit had nightmares. And
He's
I'm
still
usually-
having nightmares too
I'm
yesterday.
usually like, I'm not one to be like, I'm scared. Oh my god, that was so scary. But my mind overthinks so much
Yeah.
that I will dream about it, and that's what it was. I've been having nightmares. Like he's
You're
been
all
coming
scared.
out the other day.
I get like heebie-jeebies just from watching
Yeah,
like the
she does.
trailer, and like I get all kind of weird. Like I'm walking around in like the middle of the night, and I think I see something out the window, and I'm like, nah. I'm
There's
just
a movie-
tripping, I'm
there's
just
a movie,
tripping.
guys.
She hasn't seen the old one.
No, there's 2
No.
parts. to
I've been
it.
trying to
That's
watch the
scary.
second part. I don't remember the second part of the first one.
It's when
I mean
they
the second part. I mean the second
Well,
part.
yeah,
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You haven't seen the second part? Oh.
I mean I've seen it, but I haven't like I can't
I told him,
remember
like,
it.
they come back. They come back.
Yeah.
It's
so good.
that is
Yeah.
so good.
So good.
The movie you guys watch. Have you guys watched The Houses October Built?
No.
It's on Netflix. It's like a BC rated film, but that shit is. It's not scary, but it's scary. It's these friends and they're like recording live, and they're going to scare houses like throughout the scare season throughout.
But different towns like Back Swamp, whatever, like out in the boonies, whatever, and going to like horror houses, and it's like
They're fucking with the scarers and like it just gets pretty crazy, and like they're trying to find the ultimate scare house. Like,
but they get fucked with like these like random Back Swamp country followed them
That sounds
and
interesting.
killed them,
Yeah.
right? Like murdered most of them. Like it's
thanks, they were gonna watch it.
Sorry, let me tell you the end though.
Spoilers.
No, but it's House of October Built, and they're making a part 2. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one? House of October Built?
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Go watch it.
It's spooky.
I want to do her. The
You
girl.
watched
She's
it?
like
You watched it?
Oh yeah, twice.
I know.
It's good.
2 dates.
So good.
2 dates.
Well, the first time was with the girls, and the second time was a date.
What it is that it's just creepy. Like the individual like nightmare scenes. Like
So you weren't really
weird.
watching.
She was watching something.
Yeah. There was a clown. Imagine.
Oh goodness.
All right. Yeah.
We're trying to.
We need to wrap this episode.
I know. We've been here.
I know it's
These
been
bitches
fun.
yap it up.
Since we already talked about horchata, we can shout out horchata's show. She has one on Saturday.
This Saturday,
Hey.
see that
in,
Hamburger
Long Beach.
Mary's.
Yeah,
Hamburger Mary's Long
Hamburger
Beach?
Mary's.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, she's actually doing a show with Mariah Valencia.
I love
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
Get your tip
sorry,
bag ready
I'm
because
sorry.
Hamburger Mary's will
When
tip
it's right,
you cash.
it's right.
So get
When
your
it-
extra bag to carry your tips in.
Yeah, I love Hamburger Mary's.
I've never been there.
You
So.
should
It's
invite Horchata
fun.
to
Go to
SCUM.
brunch.
Yeah, she was just commenting on the feed. Like, she's definitely got to come
that's
out.
gonna come
Yeah, yeah.
Come out, check it out. I mean,
It's worth it.
you
It's
might
fun.
like it. You might want to get spooky and perform.
Hey.
If you ever wanted to get bloody and gross, there you go.
Yeah.
And then last thing, I do have a buddy that's putting it together. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't really care actually. But no, my buddy, one of our buddies, Rob, a guy that I went to high school with, his best friend is throwing an event together, and it's actually a really huge event. It's a music festival called Shatter Cup.
Cup?
Yeah, it's Shatter Cup, and it is October 7th and 8th in the San Bernardino County Fairgrounds, I think it is.
Yep.
And Rick Ross is going to be there. He's one of the main headliners. Juicy J and The Game as well.
That's huge. Oh my god.
Yeah,
There's gonna be dabs everywhere.
Exactly.
And dick.
Because
Uncut dick.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole theme of it. But this whole event's getting put together and everything. So if you want tickets, it's shattercupcalifornia.com. That's a direct link. Well, that's where you can get everything and all the information there. But
The video is nothing but booty hose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a promotion video for it, and I was like, oh, like it's gonna have a list and everything of who's performing. So I watched it, and it was just nothing but butts.
Booty.
Yeah, it was just fucking big giant,
Yeah.
big giant asses, and I was like, all right, I guess I was cool.
The cast would be like booty number 1, blah, blah, booty number 2, booty number 3.
Booty hole with the birthmark on it.
But yeah, this has been a pretty fucking long episode, but it has been a really good episode. Thank you so much for being amazing, guys. And, I know.
Thank you guys for having us back.
So much
Listen
fun.
to
I
all
know.
this shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's always fun.
We're all caught up and everything. So thank you so much. If you want to plug your
Plug your
Instagram,
shit.
yeah, plug your shit.
I got
Plug your,
nothing. I got nothing but scum. That's what it is.
But your Insta.
Your Instagrams.
Oh, well, Instagram, Andrew, 2 W's, XOXO. I post some cool
There
shit.
you go.
Why don't you have
Stay
a
connected.
physique as a just?
I never made one.
Just never made one?
I just post what I do myself.
Well, if you ever see her
For
on a
sure.
fucking flyer, go catch that show. How
Yes.
about that?
Yes, if you see me
Yeah.
on the fly, you know.
I know, if
Seriously,
you're
she
interested,
performs
go
the
see
house
her.
down.
When I
She's
do,
all
I do.
right.
When I do, I do. But when I do, I do. Like for Boyden.
And then you can follow me on Instagram at Lady Forbidden, and on Snapchat. I like Snapchat. Follow me on Snapchat. Call me Forbidden.
She's gross.
Follow me. I post dirty things, and then send me all your nudes.
You could follow me.
Wait. I'll just say all of your nudes. You don't send nudes. That's the thing.
She sends tuck photos.
I send tuck photos.
There you go.
Or me untucking her.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself.
No hands.
If you're ever curious.
If you're ever curious.
If you're ever curious.
Andrea
No
has a story of untucking you.
Her and Lauren, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, they didn't
Oh my
untuck me
God.
completely. She said right before they took off the duct tape, I got up and went to the
Well,
restroom.
she had to cut you out with scissors.
Yeah.
It's happened.
You sound like you're talking from a third person perspective, like you don't remember that.
I don't.
No, that was
Oh my
she
God.
legit was a different person then.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea.
Okay.
God.
So
Sober.
Yeah.
Forbidden.
Lady Forbidden. That was for Loca Forbidden.
Shirley Temple with her extra Shirley.
Yeah, make it extra Shirley. That means extra cherries.
But on Instagram, Lady Forbidden, and Facebook, same thing.
On Facebook, yeah, Lady Forbidden. I just found out you can just type in Lady Forbidden and find me like that. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You just found that out? That's how I found it. Yeah, I was like,
No, like, because it's Danny Lopez, and I guess now all of a sudden I have a nickname and it says Lady Forbidden. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you got an alter ego, it's gonna pop up.
I didn't know that. I was like, yes, because I used to have a like page, and that one was only one, but now I'm like,
I want to visit that.
It'll keep popping me up like herpes.
I'm like herpes. You come fuck with me, I come back no matter what.
Hex
You
Ray.
can check me out
Ray Ray?
on
Ray Rocks.
Ray Rocks is retired.
Ray Lagila.
No, but I would really like for you guys to check out like on Instagram Noche de Jotear or Club Scum ELA. If you guys are interested, but
Don't forget the underscores.
Oh yeah, Club _Scum _ELA. I didn't make it. It's
That was the only one available.
it was, but
If you can't find it, we definitely have that tagged all over our
I'll just
account,
hashtag
so
Club
you can
Scum.
find it through us too.
Yeah, we'll also have direct like tags and everything, and then definitely go to Scum.
Come check us out. Come home. Like
Yeah,
just
come
come,
And follow
That's it.
come home.
follow our home bar, Club Chico.
Club Chico.
Chico.
And come check us out every last Friday of the month at Chico's for Club Scum.
P.S. I love Tony.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, this Friday, the 29th of this month, we have Scum.
We have the welcome home for Christina Clown and Dragula Super Monster Frankie Doom. And from Voodoo Nightshade from Washington.
Yeah, so come party.
Come party. She's the one who did it with the blue.
Yeah.
Yes.
See you there, Amanda.
To share with you after we're off the mic.
Yes.
All right, thank you guys so much for being amazing guests. This has been another great episode of Rat Talk. You could always follow us on Instagram, rat_talk, and look us up on Facebook, all that cool shit. We're going to take it out again on the Sunset Couriers. God, I'm getting drunk. Couriers.
That's what I've been saying
Sunset
for 20
Couriers.
minutes.
Oh, buy a shirt. Rat Talk.
Yeah, buy Rat
Yeah,
Talk.
get our shirts.
Well, I mean, you don't have to buy it. If you see us, look us up, and then we'll decide whether or not you are
$20.
worthy.
That's
We'll give him while we got him, but after that, if you take too
Yeah.
long, you gotta.
Trade your goods.
Yeah.
Ask,
Exactly.
ask cash or grass.
Nudes.
Seriously.
Nudes for you too. Nudes for you too.
Oh, okay.
You get nudes too.
Send them in a
We're
nude.
gonna take that Sunset Couriers. Actually, you can catch them also live September 15th. They're playing Hookah Hub in Downey. The very next day, they're going to be at Meow Meows in Pasadena. Actually, another band that we know is playing the very same show. Who are they called again? I'm sorry, I don't know them. Amanda knows them.
Oh, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Hold on.
Never mind, we don't know them.
Wait.
We know them
It is the Apollos.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they are her friend's band.
Yeah,
That was
a
like,
couple
hey,
of my
we're
friends from
playing-
high
yeah.
school. I just saw like, oh, they sent me their flyer for their show, and then I saw this show. I'm like, oh,
It just
small
happens
world.
to be the same one.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. See
Good
them
shit.
soon.
So, and then September 19th, they're playing Arcade Nights in Long Beach. Go check them out.
Oh, so they're busy. They're
Bunch
When
of
is
shows.
Scouts playing?
busy.
When
We,
Scouts playing?
thank you guys for letting us play your music on the episode. Thank you,
Yay.
listeners, for tuning in, and thank you guys for being amazing guests. One
Thank
more time.
you guys.
This has been another episode of Red Talk. Good night.
Bye.
Wait.
That's so bitch.
About long distance connection.
Shut the fuck up.
sCUM with you.
You don't
Wait,
know
what?
where it's
Yeah,
coming
we're gonna
from,
have James and
but it's happening.
We don't know
When?
I guess you have to
this
just let it happen.
or
And you just let it happen.
Jason James hosting with me.
Write a song about
it'll
it.
be one of the
No, I need to know like when because I'm gonna bring you a look.
I just